It's time. Doot, 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 doot.
And Bruce always hits it right on 8 o'clock. Or
It's
I
time
think
to
it's
play
6.
the music.
I think it's 6 o'clock where he is.
It's time to light
Buddy
the
Carafano.
lights.
Kim's gonna sing.
It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
Don't get us you'll get us a strike.
I don't think we will.
Hmm.
Welcome in! Inspector Bruce, Buddy Carafano, Hippie Long, Bruce Culchin, Mark Sauvé, Dean Stevenson, and Mexican Spec. Some of you are coming from Kiwi's Live. How's Kiwi doing tonight? What's his topics? How's he faring in the poor weather? Apparently he has power.
Yeah, he was down there where the ice was.
Yeah, he's down in it. We were spared.
We were right on the edge, so we got a little.
Braden is here. Welcome in.
It was enough so the next day when the sun came out, the trees all had a little bit of ice on them. They were beautiful, but I didn't take any pictures of them. But we didn't get hit hard with it.
Were you able to see a doctor, Mexican Spec? Your cough sounded awful last night.
Kiwi doesn't have topics. He just reads what we post. I don't know why we have topics. We just do it. So it's something that kind of guide us along, but that doesn't mean
we're
that's what
not as entertaining as Kiwi, and we need something to keep it rolling, or else he'll just go on to a...
We did not get any power outage.
Not a moment, not a glitch, not a flicker, which I was surprised, because the trees are heavy with ice, and the roads are terrible, and you would just think that somebody would have been on bad behavior and knocked something out, but no.
Yeah, if we had power out, I would expect somebody to skid on the road and hit a power pole or something, but nobody did that. It was road, we don't live on the main road, but it's within walking distance out there.
Oh, yeah.
If I go out there, man, there's cars, you can't cross that thing on foot. Because there's just too much traffic. But we went out there and did a little video out there, and it was like 2 vehicles went by the whole time we were there. So, yeah.
Still coughing, but he got antibiotics and an inhaler. Well, I hope it starts to have some effect, Mexican Spec.
Went to the doctor today. He told me my son is wrong a lot. Well,
he's young. Give him time.
He'll do his residency. He'll learn a lot. Still coughing though.
Lester Saber is here. Welcome in. Welcome everyone. I am Kim of Kim Fixes Things. You can find my channel also on YouTube, although I've been a little quiet over there and doing most of my stuff here on the Buff Del Campo channel with your host.
Oh, we missed
Buff
the commercials.
Del Campo.
Commercials already rolling in.
How did we get commercials only 3 minutes in?
I don't know. I don't like that. It's supposed to be 30 minutes.
If you get a commercial, tell us about it in the chat and we will award you 2 points. If I don't see your comment about your commercial, you still get 2 points. Make sure you keep track of your points. Look, I don't got a database. I don't keep a spreadsheet, although he's been working on a spreadsheet. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, databases, spreadsheets.
Completely different reason.
Don't make me go back and double check you. It's an on your honor system. Keep track of them points. We'll find something to do with them later. Right? Right? There'll be something good. It's like Marble Mouse. Right? Saving up all our lids to get that pool table for the kids. Anybody knows what song that line is from? But yeah, we are live from Clarksville, Tennessee, our home studio. We've got lights. We've got screens all around. We've got your chat up great big on like a 50-inch screen set on its side so we can interact. Because this is a night where the chat and the people who are able to be here live with us get a lot of the focus instead of us, working on something or over here or over there or playing with fire, grinding, making noise. None of that tonight.
Too cold out there. We haven't been working on anything. Twin Brook Acres says, hello, Dodge Dart. Well, that Dodge Dart is almost like Kim's. It's the same model as Kim's and everything.
It's got these little inserts right here that mine doesn't seem to have.
Those. But all the pictures I could find at Kim's were outside in the spring or the summer, all this greenery around, and that's just not what it looks like today. So,
But this is the grill and the headlight trims.
I didn't put hers up.
And the dodginess and the bumper.
I put this one up.
Although I never had those hubcaps. I had the
those are funny looking hubcaps.
I had some poverty caps that went on my car, I think. And anyways, yeah, we're going to be talking about four-door cars when we get bored and decide to start showing pictures. If you have a four-door car that is your favorite, it could be a picture from, your own archives or something that you just pulled off the internet and this is the kind of car that I'm thinking about that you want to talk about. Send us the picture to buffdelcampo@gmail.com. He will get it right away, almost right away, near instantaneous. This is like live.
Twin Brook 66. That one's just the 66, the only one that had those little indents in the front fenders up there. And Kimberly likes us. Who else?
That's the best part.
Somebody else. Oh, Paul Dewey asked, is there really a train to Clarksville? You know what? That song was written about a town in Arizona called Clarksdale. But when they did the song, they didn't like this. They didn't like the sound of Clarksdale, and they changed it to Clarksville. And so everybody thinks it's about here. In fact, downtown Clarksville, there's a big mural that somebody painted all about the last train to Clarksville.
And there is a train bridge right on river.
There is an old train bridge.
It's not like a one like that. It goes sideways. It turns sideways so that they can get, because there's
boats that go through.
Yeah.
So the train used to come up from Nashville, but it no longer does. Back in when was it? It was in the 1880s. A big fire in downtown Clarksville, and they couldn't put the fire out. And of course, they didn't have phones or anything. Maybe they had a telegraph or something, and they sent the fire department up from Nashville. Oh, that wasn't on the train. They sent it up on river boats. They sent firefighters up on river boats to put the fire out, but it burned most of the town down in the 1880s.
The ground.
Yeah, I was thinking that was on the train.
How would you like it if your fire truck was a boat that had to come from Nashville, which is, up the river? A couple days it took to get here?
Lester Saber says it's a swing bridge.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's what Mark Silvey says.
They're giving Mexican Spec medical advice. This is not medical advice. Consult your doctor. Faith is here. Welcome, Faith. How you doing tonight?
Mark Silvey. Go ahead.
Luis is here. He's upload a video. Okay, Luis maybe uploaded a new video, I think. You could check his channel out if you like videos, cartoons and movie stuff. That's kind of what he does. It's called a swing bridge. Well, all right.
I want to bring up, they're talking about things about Clarksville. There's two people that are famous from being from Clarksville. One wasn't from Clarksville, but he lived here for some time, and that was Jimi Hendrix. And before he was well known, he was in the Army out here at Fort Campbell, and he played in some of the local places.
Are you experienced?
And then...
Have you ever been experienced?
And then, who else? I can't think of his name. The guy that was Sergeant Carter on, what was the name? Gomer Pyle USMC? What was his name? Can't think of his name.
Oh, Braden's eating habaneros. It's early to get into the food talk.
Man,
Give it a little while.
Habaneros.
Talk about cars for a minute or automotive adjacent.
Habaneros will set your mouth on fire.
Have you guys seen any good crash videos? Man, there's down here, people don't know how to slow down in the snow. They think if they can go, it never occurs to them, like, just because I can go fast doesn't mean I can steer or stop. I see people driving on ice, on snow-covered roads, going 60 miles an hour, and their car just starts going sideways, and they're done.
Vince was his name on the show. What is his name?
Erp.
This is not my computer, so I can't find anything quickly. Cannot find things quickly. Well,
thank you everyone for visiting from Kiwi. I don't know, you might be watching us and him at the same time. You might jump back and forth. That's okay. We don't mind. We decided to start a little later because we're not like here fishing for view hours. Like, we want to be entertaining, and there's really no reason we need to conflict with Kiwi. Kiwi's kind of a local guy. I mean, he lives on the other side of Nashville, but like, we're all sort of on the, I don't want to say same team, but I don't think there's anything to gain from stepping on each other's programs. We don't want to go too
I
late.
just found it's Frank Sutton right when everybody else found it too.
All right. Well, the people who told us Frank Sutton are getting 3 points because you're paying attention and you're on the keyboard to interact, which we like. That's good.
We said he had a 67 Camaro. I had a 67 Camaro a long time ago.
I've never had a 67 Camaro. I've had very few Chevys. I had a
Man.
Monte Carlo, an 85 Monte. It
I was
green.
I was dreaming last night. It's so clear. I bought a 70 Chevy station wagon for $1,000, and it had a little hesitation when you pull out from a stop sign.
He was dreaming about
And then
a Chevy
I
station
drove it, and I
wagon.
took it down some road, and then I stopped somewhere, and I woke up, and man, I miss that car. What do you do when you're stressed out?
Faith asks what we do when we're stressed out. We bicker.
Bicker.
Do you bicker? Sometimes you shout at inanimate objects
Oh, I'll shout at stuff that
and situations that you don't like.
I
He'll
just
like walk around the house talking to himself. Sometimes I just isolate.
What is this, Buddy Carfano?
I get snacks and I bundle up in bed and I eat snacks and I over caffeinate and I put my YouTube videos on like 1.5 speed so they talk really, really fast. I don't know why. That's
Buddy
something I do.
Carfano sent in. It's kind of a dark picture, but he sent in. Oh, it's not that dark. He actually sent in a picture. He usually sends in links. Pictures are easy for me to deal with. But there's some 4-doors.
Oh, there you go.
A couple of Buicks.
Yeah, is it a LeSabre?
That probably is a LeSabre, that big 4-door. And then the other one is a. I can't think of what that's called.
Cutlass
It's
Supreme.
well, yeah, they're both Buicks though. The reddish one is it's the same body as a Pontiac Grand Am and the Olds Achieva, and then this thing I can't remember what this is called. My father had a '68 Camaro. He let me use it for my senior prom. Back seat. It's not good for anything. My '67 Camaro. The seat folded down. It had like a little deck back there, but it was pretty small. I used to run around with it like that all the time.
Mexican Spec says he never bickers. That's because you have the best wife on the whole planet. And she would never let you get irritable enough to become a bickerer. Moparquet, don't play.
Oh, it's a Buick Skylark. Somebody, who was that? I saw it.
Thank you for got to drive. Says, I'm proud owner of a Mopar that drives on the street. That was so fun. Nice. Is that in the most recent video that you put out? I didn't watch it yet. I should have. I am ashamed.
Inspector Bruce says, brother.
Check out Moparquet Don't Play. She's driving her car. Did I scroll past what you were reading?
But I memorized it.
Okay.
Inspector Bruce says, brother had a '67 Camaro with a 6-cylinder, 3 on a tree. That's unusual. It was 3 on a tree, or did I read that wrong? It was 3-speed anyway. I had a '69 that was it had a 307, little V8, but it had a 3-speed on the floor, factory, on the floor shift. Well, that was a really clean car. We bought that from the original owner, and it was garage kept, nice car.
Lester LeSabre says, I dreamed about my '79 Zephyr and then bought a Fairmont from Mexican Spec. If you can dream it, you can build it or buy it or do it.
LeSabre. Lester LeSabre. You have a LeSabre. I think you told me that. A lot of those are 4-doors. Is it a 4-door? Got any pictures of it is? If it is?
Grab us a different picture. Get us rolling. And
I
I
just
will
did.
read. Paul Pajuli says, I had two Buick Roadmaster estate wagons. They were my favorite everyday drivers in the early 2000s.
Those are big cars, but they're pretty nice. This is
Ford.
it is a four-door Thunderbird. I believe it's a 67. This was sent by Buddy Carafano. And I went in and I downloaded a couple of pictures because they're easy for me to show. And I kind of was looking for something for the thumbnail, and I grabbed this one, but I didn't use it for the thumbnail.
My hands are so dry.
Everything's dry.
Well, it's from poking in the fireplace and getting those ashes. And oh yeah, and the dry air. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find some lotion or something. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, says she sent an email. Okay, I'll find it. Where is it here? Twin Brook Acres had a 53 Dodge Coronet four-door with a 241 Red Ram Hemi. I think I still have a few photos. Well, if you do, yeah, scan them and we'll show them.
I seen one of those Hemis on Marketplace not too long ago. It wasn't too far away, and I thought, we got too many engine projects already, and we don't build engines very fast.
And Mexican Spec says he prefers the two-door in that Thunderbird. The back seat is much better. The back seat on Thunderbirds is always kind of a big curved thing. It was kind of cool looking, but I do like the four-door Thunderbird. What is that? That smells like...
Smells like hand lotion.
Man, does that have like a...
Fragrance.
That's a very girly smell, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Let's see here. Well, Parquet, so happy I can't even send in photos. Still in shock.
It's okay, Mo Parquet. Go check out Mo Parquet's channel. You will see her car, and she's starting to do it. Really good Mopars do 9.7 seconds in a quarter mile, which is 6.2 seconds in an eighth mile.
Okay, Mexican Spec asked if we saw the channel that restored one of these Cadillacs. There was no talking, but the recorded audio for the subtitles. No, I did not.
Is Mo Parquet's car a 340 or a 318?
And she says it's fast. The Duster's very, very fast.
You'll be surprised when you go to the track.
I've got to look at
how fast it is. It's probably pretty slow still. It's probably a little bit slow, but I mean it's a pretty light car. Yeah, I mean not in terms of. I just don't get a big head about it. You'll get up next to like a Tesla and it'll be like zoom, and you'll look like a fool. Like, don't talk smack until you know how fast it really is. Oh, it was a 225, now it's a 340. Well, it'll be considerably faster than a Slant 6. A 340 is more. Is more. So, what rear end ratio is in your car? Do you know, Mo Parquet? Because that'll determine how quick it is, usually. How quick the engine spins up.
Oh, it says this is her favorite four-door.
Oh, that's a pretty nice one.
That's a Rover 3500. Has an aluminum V8 in it.
Oh, is that aluminum V8 that came from the Oldsmobile?
Well, it was Buick, I think. But they were very similar engines, yeah. They were very, very similar engines.
And then Rover took it and kept developing it. Wow.
They developed it for years. Yeah, that's nice looking four-door. You know, I've never driven one of those. They've been around a lot, and I just never had a chance to drive one. That one's got an interesting grill. That must have been one of the last ones.
Really?
Yeah.
What year did they make those?
Man, when did they make these? They made them, she says it's a 455. 455?
Nice.
Oh, no wonder it's quick.
It will be super quick. That is a tire smoker.
Oh, no, she says no, 355.
Well, 355 is still, you could still drive, like you could jump on the interstate and you could still, you won't get like great gas mileage, but you can keep up with traffic with no problems. So that's a good thing. Like you can drive it everywhere and not have to worry. If you get a 455 gear, you really can't you could drive on the interstate, but you get terrible gas mileage and the engine will really sing. It'll be like, wow, the whole time. Ask me how I know. And so yeah, 355 is balanced. And with the 8 3/4, you can get a different center section and you can drop them out. You can put a highway gear in it if you want to get good gas mileage and just enjoy the car. And then you can put the numerically greater numbered gears to really pound the pavement, pound the streets in the summertime, terrorize the locals. I hear the rear end whine. It's great. Yeah, you'll have fun with that.
This is Faith.
Hi, Faith.
And somebody.
Thank you. Faith sends us a new picture every week. That's awesome.
Well, she sent two. Here's the other one
with
she
the
sent.
Puppy.
There's
and
the other
the
one she sent.
keys. Mark Sauvé says my I don't know how to pronounce that. Parisine had 488 gears. So around 4,000 RPM to go 60 miles per hour. Yeah, which is fine, but not good for gas mileage. And you might have temperature problems if it's really hot in the summertime, running it like that.
Who sent this Impala in? It's a 96 Impala SS. Those are pretty nice cars. Gotta go back and look who.
Hippie Long says once K gets into it.
Mark Sauvé sent that in, and that's Tim Allen's car. Okay, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm trying to just show some pictures. Go ahead.
Oh, I see. Once K gets into it, she will get a different torque converter stall. Perhaps. A stall converter will let your engine build more torque before it stalls.
More RPM before it
more RPM before it gets stalled.
Unstalled, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Basically, it lets you spin the motor up more before the transmission really grabs in. But that's... For a street car, you don't want to get too wild with torque converter. That's like racing stuff.
And here's the reason why we have Lester LeSabre in here. This is his LeSabre that's named Lester.
That's a fantastic car. For a daily driver.
It's an 01. I really like the front end.
Grocery getter.
I don't know. I always like that grill. Looked like an intake on a jet.
You can jump that's what, it's probably a 3800 engine.
Most of them did, yeah.
Those are really reliable, solid cars. Man, they handle well. They're comfy inside. They're pretty darn good cars. I guess they're getting pretty old now, but
John
when they were
Wilburn's
new,
here?
those are stellar vehicles. John Wilburn? Oh, there he is.
See
with
the eyeballs?
Hello, Mr. Wilburn. John Wilburn, the purveyor promoter of the No Name Nationals, which is our annual car club. I don't know.
It's not really a club.
Event.
It's an event.
It's an annual event with the American Hot Rod Association affiliation, and it's a lot of fun. If you don't know about it, what are you doing if you don't know about the No Name Nationals? Hang out here or go check out Friday Night with John Wilburn, and you'll learn all about it. Thank you, John Wilburn, for everything that you do for our community. He really brought a lot of good people together, and it is a lot of work for very little financial return, but we love him for it.
This is a Buddy Carafano picture. It's kind of small. Maybe you can...
I can make pictures bigger.
Yeah, I can't. When they're links, I can't make them bigger. When they're pictures, I can make them bigger. But yeah, that's good, like that. I remember those things being all over the place. Big flat top, hard top. I guess you don't want to end up upside down in that thing, but they're pretty cool cars. What does Brett Borg say? What does that say? Um, I have 50 new no-name nationals banners to pick up. The store is restocked if any of y'all want one. And we have ours hanging from our Studebaker.
We try and put it in videos. If I don't have something else I
videos.
have to show, I often try and center him right underneath the banner. You'll notice in a lot of our shorts and videos that I tend to stick them right
She'll be
underneath
like,
there.
no, over here, over here, over here. I go, what difference it makes? She goes, I want that banner in the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Thank you, John, for making sure we got that banner, and we try and take advantage of having it there. And it's good to see our community and the event grow year over year.
Here's another 4-door. I'm sure
Well,
we remember
Cases,
those.
I'm working for my spot. What do you need to do? Were you not in the spot?
For my spot.
I thought you were already in. John Wilburn says, I appreciate y'all. There is no financial return. I do it because I love it. You are all worth it. It's the best community anywhere. I agree. It's expensive and it's hard work, but you guys are worth it.
So Kim said earlier that I was working on a spreadsheet.
Oh, yes, you were.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, man.
This is a business because
income versus expenses.
Because they, YouTube sends us some money, so they send you what it's called.
They're like 1099.
Yeah,
right?
1099.
Yeah.
They send you 1099 at the end of the year, and it shows how much you make. And then so I get a spreadsheet that shows the one income, the 1099, and then the expenses, and the expenses far exceed the income. So the business won't pay any tax this year, but next year I really hope the business does pay tax because that means we'll make some more money. But because I don't mind paying tax as long as I get a cut. So,
there was a considerable outlay this year getting his car together, getting the Bronco running.
Just the cameras and the
the cameras.
What do you call them? Those
memory cards. Man, do I fill up
external hard drives and some microphones and I don't know, some other stuff. Yep, just the way it is. But I'm that was my spreadsheet. Oops, I already showed this. I picked up the wrong one here. I'm going through a bunch of Buddy Carfano sent in. Oh, here's another one. I remember these things. This is from the 60s. Oops. For some reason that is I can't
D-Man is here, says hello, Buff and Kim.
I can't bring that down any lower, Kim.
Ah, yes.
It needs a chop top. Tax deductions on depreciation, right? We don't have anything that we bought that can be depreciated because it wasn't nothing.
I mean, we didn't even have to get into that.
Nothing was that expensive.
We were well in the loss category long before we got into any of the fancy stuff.
See, if you buy something expensive like a truck, let's say, you'd want to depreciate that over several years. But if you buy something like a external hard drive, no, that goes all in the first year.
You can't write off income that you didn't earn, right? So when we send, it's it's not really a business yet. I think you have to earn a little money.
It has to be filed as a business. So.
It has to be filed as a business.
But that's okay. I mean, that's got me back into doing spreadsheets. Oh, here's one I like. This is a 1960 Mercury. I don't know if I like them that much. There's just something I remember. 1960. I remember those things. Those big banana pods in the back. Whatever they are.
Man says he's got 2.5 feet of snow.
Man, we didn't have anything like that.
Dean says, but you could lose the shop. We could. It could happen. It could happen this year. Like, I'm not lying.
What?
We're not making nearly enough income to have any sense of security. Bad things could happen, but anybody could have that at any time. So I'm not going to cry. I mean, sometimes I get stressed. I'm like, this is not sustainable. This is not.
That's a Buddy Carfano picture I just pulled up. That was our opening picture, which was that light colored Dodge Dart. But I'm going on because I'm not going to show it twice. Oh, what's that? Oh, here's one I'm sure everybody likes. um, or everybody here likes.
Oh,
That's a Zephyr. It's a Mercury Zephyr, four-door instead of a little coupe like what I have. You'd like this one better because you wouldn't clobber your head getting in. Because the coupe, the top is like chopped down about 2 inches. It looks cool, but it's a bang your head on it getting in. See, Hippie Long says you get 12,000 personal deduction even with a mortgage. I don't need law enforcement. Yeah, yeah, I just have to do a separate form for the business. I, Social Security and that I don't pay much tax. Last year I did because I was still doing stuff for the defense contractor. I said to Kim, I said, you know what? I went a whole year without doing anything for a defense contractor. Whoa. They called me once and I turned the job
Mexican
down.
Spec says, Buff, before going to the next picture, you should look at our comments about the one on screen.
Oh, geez. Okay.
It's a thing that we're working on where
I know.
he either leaves the picture up there,
people gripe no matter what I do. If
or
I'm
he
too
just
fast,
starts going through them real fast and doesn't read any of the comments about them. Like he's talking about he's talking about three cars ago.
I know he's talking about the Buick and what he had. Twin Brook says the later Mercury's had the retractable rear window. Yeah, the Breezeway. Okay, I'm going to go back because I know Mexican Spec's upset about this. Which one was it? It was
One more.
this one? No. It was this one? It was that one.
Oh.
I think he was talking about I think he was talking about that one.
Brett Borg is here. Welcome in.
I'd put mine out, but mine's a two-door. Okay, and I'll save this one till for a few minutes. We'll let this one rest.
Mexican Spec said he had 3 of the 1963 Monterey's, all with the breezeway window. That's a lot of cars.
Maybe you can find that.
I thought I had a lot of cars.
Kim.
What's that?
I asked if maybe you could bring up a 63
Didn't you already have one up?
Monterey with the breezeway.
I don't think I can.
Really?
I'll try, but I don't know if there's pictures of those online.
Dean Stevenson says I didn't gripe yet.
Boom. Yep. Emerges. Let's see what we can find.
It's got to be a four-door.
Oh, there'll be one that's a 4-door in here. Oh, that's not it.
That's not it. That's it. The blue one's a four-door right above my head.
Uh-huh.
There's a 63. Yeah. I remember those things when I was a kid. I remember those things when they were new. I had a friend, his parents bought and I think it was a 65 or a 66. Probably it was a 65. They had four-door Mercury with a breezeway. Mexican Spec. I had more than 100 cars at one time. I always bought more than one for the experience. Man, I've had about 70 cars. I thought I had a lot of cars.
I lost count a long time ago, but it's not that many. 30 or maybe 40. God.
See, there's a...
If I had saved that money, think of all the fun I wouldn't have got to have. See if what? What do you want?
I was going to say, see if there's a 65, like I was just talking about. Same thing, only instead of a 63, a 65.
65 Monterey Breezeway?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it.
Mexican Spec says, you know how well they drive, Buff. They were the luxury 64 Ford. Yep. I know exactly how they drive. Yeah, the Mercuries, I drove those. But probably not as, I probably drove a few of them. But I had a lot of customers, I drove their cars around a little bit. Just always make sure they work well. Well, there's a 65. Yeah, it doesn't show the breezeway real well, but yep. Yeah, there's a breezeway on a 65. Yeah, that center window is a power window and it rolls down. Most people ran around with them just cracked open about an inch or so, I think, just to get the air to flow through. And you had 100 cars in Vegas. Where did you keep them? You have a lot out in the desert? Man. Mexican Spec says, Twin Brook, I think the Turnpike Cruisers had it too. Hippie Long says, breezeway windows cause carbon monoxide poisoning. Same with wagons, so spoilers added. Yeah, I think that's why people used to run that breezeway window down. They'd run it down about an inch, and then if they had the air vents on inside, it'd flow out. But you open them up too far, yeah, and it just sucks the exhaust in. I didn't see too many of them run them like this, where they have them all the way down. They're usually down just a bit.
It seems like it would be so nice in the summertime.
Well, and if you got the air vents on inside without air conditioning, it just flows through. It's pretty nice. And a lot of cars didn't have AC back then.
They did so much better with the cross-flow air when the cars didn't have air conditioning. Like once they started designing air conditioning, they're like, just buy the air conditioning or suffer.
Okay, can you bring my screen back up?
I really can't. I'd have to press a button.
Turnpike Cruiser 57 to 63 had everything. Yeah, they even had like little antennas sticking out from pods on the roof. Like a 58 Turnpike Cruiser, that was one of the craziest looking cars I ever saw.
Oh, there it went.
Oh, maybe you can bring that up. 1958 Turnpike Cruiser. That'd be an interesting one to show.
I just clicked this button.
I'm sorry.
You got me running in circles.
Yeah, well, do something. One of mine was the S55 model, the performance model. I never understood what the S55 was. That was a performance model, okay?
You know what, though? AI is going to replace me. They're just going to have it so it just
generates its own
garbage. Voice command, it'll just bring it up.
It'll make a mistake, because that's mostly what it does.
I'll be fired. It'll just be you and the AI.
Okay, so there's a
AI agent running the stream.
There's a 58 Turnpike Cruiser. I'm trying to see the one above your head. That might show it better.
Okay.
The one that
Plus that'll be cheaper, and everybody likes cheap.
It has those pods up on the roof that have like little antennas sticking out of them. I don't know if you can really. Is there a picture where you can see that shows it right from the? Man, I'm looking for the top. You know, if I was looking for something else, that's all they show is the top.
I could click on one. It's the littlest picture you ever seen in your friggin' life.
That one shows it sort of. Yeah, up there at the either side of the top of the windshield, there's like a pod with an antenna sticking straight out. Really a goofy looking thing. I guess it was cool then. Anyway, Turnpike Cruisers. Okay. Enough of that exercise, I guess. The AI agent will never be passable, Kim.
They're getting better every day. It's almost time for me to retire. They already don't pay me.
What? AI's right about 15% of the time.
Right, which is probably about the same as me.
That was a beyond a failing grade when I was in school.
I mean,
now they're promoting it.
What am I going to do? Argue that I'm smart?
Rust away pods. Is that what those were?
Rust away pods? What rusts away? Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, there's a 58 Mercury Monterey police car. I don't know. They probably don't have any close-ups of it.
The finger count is good. What? I'm real. See, look.
Man, you've tried to cut your fingers off before, but you've kept them. Okay.
Okay, what?
I'm waiting for my screen again.
Why? What's it doing? Oh, you want me to bring your...
Because then I could show pictures again.
Again? I got to keep changing everything.
That one. That's the one. Oh, now it's not scrolled in very. Well, it changed
Oh, I
after
thought
you
you were
did
going
that.
to change pictures.
I am, but I want it scrolled in a
You
little
want
bit
it
more.
big again.
There. Okay, then I'll bring in the
All
next. I'll
right.
bring in the next one.
I will work my magic. You got to learn to start using, like command prompts, like pretend I'm Alexa and be like, Kim, increase zoom to 150%. Pretend like you're on the Starship Enterprise. Computer, increase zoom.
So here we have a '69 Chevy, 4-door, hardtop, Caprice with a 427. I can read that in the emblem. 427. That must have been quite a car. 427 big block Chevy, and that thing, man, that thing probably accelerate pretty good.
What motor?
427.
We need to get one of those 427s and put it like a Honda.
You know, there's a kind of a modified, I don't know what else to call it, big block Chevy that's more recent. Well, like in the last 25 years. It's 496 cubic inches. They put them in trucks and in what do they call it? Big Chevy Suburban. I drove one of those things, a Suburban, pulling a trailer. I was amazed how quickly that thing got up to 70 miles an hour from a dead stop with that 496 cubic inch big block. Yeah, 8.1 liters. I guess that's what it is.
Wow.
Man, that thing.
Mexican spec thinks this four-door rocks.
Yeah, well, he's got hidden headlights. He likes hidden headlights.
Yeah, I'll bet you this thing eats the road. Like, I'll bet you it just floats on anything. Potholes. Pfft.
Man, that's the year before the one I was dreaming about. Should I find the one I was dreaming about?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find that while you're reading the chat.
Well, there's not much happening in the chat. They're a little lethargic.
Well, what's going on?
Kiwi wore them out. Kiwi was really exciting, and they come over here, and we're like, cars. Kiwi's talking about exciting stuff, like, Mexican Spec says that is the year that I have. Oh, I see. And Buddy Carfano says the family hot rod. Yeah, I guess that would put the kids back in the seat, wouldn't it? All right, kids, buckle up. We got to get to Grandma's house. Twin Brook Acres says, I love the grill on the '69 Impala.
So do I. The one I was dreaming about was a 70. But I like the 69 better.
I will find a picture so that I know what you're talking about. 69.
Oh, I'm finding it already.
Impala
grill.
Oh,
Oh, there it is, right there. You're looking at it.
that is not. What are the chances?
Well, there's the Impala that didn't have the head and headlights. There's the Caprice that did have it.
Oops. Butchering my stuff. There's the hidden. There's the not so hidden.
Yeah. That's an SS too. That'd be a nice car. But I know Mexican Spec's gonna want those headlights behind some cover.
Boy, that is a lot of bumper.
Yeah, I like surround bumpers like that.
How much do you think that bumper weighs? 100 pounds.
Oh, probably something like that.
That's a lot of weight on the nose of that car.
Well, I can't find the one like I was dreaming about. Jeez. What's that one? Oh, here it is. See if I can. Oh, it's from a site I can't download from.
Oh, there's a picture of a pretty lady in a swimsuit.
Where are you looking? I don't even know where you're looking.
It's gone now. You clicked away from it.
Oh, it's some place I can't. It's one of those places you gotta be a member to look at the pictures or something. Okay. We can go on to
Twin Book
my foolishness, which
Akers
is
says the surround bumper is similar to the 1970 Charger. Yeah, that was like a thing that they were doing right around then, isn't it? Mohawk 62 is here. Good evening.
hey Mohawk.
Right back at you with the welcomes.
Can,
We're talking about four-door cars a bit.
can you switch to mine again so we can get Mr. Lester? His oh, that's really big. Okay, so here's what I was dreaming about. And I was actually driving it and it was stumbling a little off the line, but I was really liking the car. And then I woke up and it was all gone. But it was this color.
Did it have the Krager wheels? Those aren't really Kragers.
I don't remember. The dream wasn't that good, but I knew it was that color and I got in it and I was driving it and I was liking it. And it was, I tried to pull out into traffic and it kind of scare you. And then one time I had to back up a little, like cars go by, and then I went and I was driving it.
In his dream, he was already trying to. He was already formulating how to fix that stumble.
And then I stopped, and then something happened. I woke up, and I like, man, I like that car, and it was gone. Yeah. Mexican Spec says that's the color of my '69 wagon, that greenish color. Man, I mean that's the color of my dream. It was like that. Dr. Go, good to see you guys. Are warm. You had crazy outdoor videos of that snow and ice. Yeah, I bet it wasn't as cold as what you had up there.
We've been doing okay. I finally broke 50 degrees in the shop today. I accidentally must have left the damper open a little too much. And it got nice and warm and made some heat, and the shop came up above 50. But it's only like just barely freezing right now. So overnight it'll be in the 20s again. But it was actually warm today compared to how it's been. So, yeah, so we got a little relief, although it's supposed to get real cold again. It's not going to really warm up at all until next week. I've been just feeding the fire every couple hours, try and keep things from freezing up there. When it does warm up, we'll be able to get back in the shop and do a little bit of work, but there's no point freezing him. One of us will end up getting sick from the cold, and that'll be a mess. So we're just taking some time off. If you didn't know, if you weren't here on Saturday, we played GeoGuessr and chatted from in the studio, which is that a first? We almost never skip out on shop night, but we stayed here and streamed instead. The weather was just too cold. Buddy Carfona says, even in his dream, he needs Kim to fix the car. It was probably the accelerator pump, right?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
With the stumble like that.
it just stumble off the line, just enough to be annoying. It's kind of funny you dream something like that, you know. It's
Even in his dreams, I can't get his car running right. Although your car, the Z Sled's running really well.
Man, is that thing running
It starts good with the choke. It warms up. You could drive it. If we would scrape all the ice off it, he could go drive it right now. Not that he would.
I don't want to drive it on the roads because they put salt on them.
Or the adjustment of the choke? I suppose it could. It's hard to say because it was a dream. E-Fog is here. Welcome in. Mexican Spec says GeoGuessr was better than Buff thought. It was really good for me because I won at the end, and that was a blast.
Yeah, but you came 3 yards from
I felt bad because I kind of like slam dunked him at the end, and we totally cheated. Like, honestly, you're not supposed to have you're not supposed to be reading street addresses off to the chat and have them come back and tell you which way to go. That was a little bit like on the, like, I don't think it would really be much of a challenge if we did that every time that way.
Maybe
it was a lot of fun.
Maybe we should do a
rematch,
a GeoGuessr segment. Oh, not a rematch, just a segment tonight. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that.
Oh, well, I don't have it set up, but we could.
Oh, you don't have it set up? I didn't
want to overdo it. Like play.
I thought you just always could do that.
That was like something I had like in the reserve on a night that we were not prepared to give us something to do. You know, sometimes when things get like really icy and, you know, things are bad, you just whip out a board game. A puzzle, the jigsaw puzzles. Anybody ever do that? You whip out your crochet, just something to do. just to occupy yourself. Back before we had endless internet,
What the
right?
heck?
Does anybody remember before we had the internet nonstop and it was just so deep? There was never-ending content. You'd watched all your shows, you know. You didn't feel like watching a VHS again of the 10 movies that you had, and you were like, I guess we'll play Clue, right? All right.
I'm looking for something and I'm having difficulty finding it.
Mexican Spec says now Buff has to redeem himself. Perhaps. I mean, I gave chat the address and had them tell me, you know, give me the cardinal direction till I find the exact location. It was a little bit cheaty. Dr. Go says we hit negative 27 degrees Fahrenheit the other day with a record-setting negative 56 wind chill. I went to snowmobiling ice oval racing Sunday at 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. Wow. See, some of the problem here is we had to dig out the warm winter coats because we don't usually even get them out of the closet. We had to dig them out. And then all of a sudden it wasn't so bad because we actually had, but I don't have boots anymore. I used to have nice winter boots. I don't have anything like that. So when I go outside for too long, my feet get cold.
Lean Burn's here. Well, I'm looking to see what I was looking away, so when I came up, it was all, let's just say we're 60% of Mopars were that green. Yeah, I had a bunch of green Mopars.
A lot of Mopars were green. You know why? Because you could just mix old paint and get green. Buddy Carafano suggests we'll do a rematch Thursday night if it's too cold for the shop.
It'd probably be too cold.
Probably will be Thursday and Saturday, the way it's looking. So,
well, the reason I put this up is because Kim was talking about bumper, that big surround bumper, and I had one of these. Mine didn't have a white vinyl roof, but it was green and it looked better than this one. It was a much newer car then, but 72 Dodge Polara, and I kind of like the.
Boy, it does. It has a very
bumper.
similar wraparound front bumper.
And the lights are really low. The Highway Patrol had these in 72 in California, and you'd see them coming up behind you because the headlights were really.
It's amazing how the big three cheated off of each other. Like, this is not original design. I don't know who came up with this first. Who came up with this first? Was this GM or Chrysler?
Chrysler did a lot of surround bumpers. They did a lot of them.
Mexican Spec says that model looks sad because of the low headlights. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I liked it like that. I'm over here picking at the
Dean
internet.
7 suggests army boots. Just what I need is a set of combat boots to make me look feminine and petite and pretty. Mark Sauvé says my old boss has an Imperial like that. His personalized license plate says it's a pail. I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean? A pail.
I don't know. What is his name? Sid Atoya? Sid. What is that, Kim? Sid Atoya. Number L7. Good answer.
That's a paint code.
Oh. Well, somebody new here. Welcome. While I'm picking at this, I'm picking at this more than normal.
Welcome to the stream. We're talking about four-door cars tonight. We always have some kind of topic to keep the pictures rolling.
I got one here that's not a four-door, but it's another Chrysler product with surround kind of bumper.
That looks very customized.
It is, but it's
and it's not a four-door.
Now, I told you it wasn't a four-door.
Ugh.
I'm trying to find a four-door, but every one I go to download, it won't download for one reason or another. I don't know. Maybe this one will download.
Okay.
Maybe. But this is
Mr. Cordoba says a 69 Chevy full-size and fuselage C-body came out at the same time and copied each other.
Which one?
I guess the 69 Chevy and the Mopar. For some reason, they thought that that was the look of the future, and they decided to both do it at the same time.
See, this is a drawing, and it's kind of a fuzzy picture, but that's a four-door for you, 69 or a 70 Coronet with that surround bumper. I like those big surround bumpers. I don't know why.
It's kind of like the what's that for Edsel?
Edsel had one in the middle.
I know, but it looks like it fell
Looked like
over, and they were
looked
like,
like
"Well, let's make a match."
These are Edsel grills on their side.
They just
Oh,
put
God.
two Edsel grills.
I never
on the
thought
side.
about that. Luis says that's his favorite car. Oh, I've got a picture that I know Luis likes. I know there's one he likes. I just got to find it. It's a Chrysler product. It's going to take me a minute to find it, Kim.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, I think I found it. Here
Dr.
it
Bill
is.
prefers 50
There it
to
is.
20, and
There's the one Luis likes.
oh yeah,
It's another surround. It's a surround bumper, but they painted it, and of course, it's not a four-door. But
yeah, that's a sharp car. I would prefer it to be a street car than over a race car, but it's nice.
Leanburn says there were cop Coronets like that. Yep, first police car I ever rode in when I was in school was a 70 Coronet. It was brand new. Brand new car. I thought it was so cool. Had a 383 and an automatic. Oh, man. Luis goes, thanks. As I put up his picture. Let's see if I can find some four doors in here. Old Plymouth said four doors. How do I fix this?
Will you look for a minute? I am going to show my offering because I did a quick search. Some of you are not going to like this because we are very American-centric, Mopar-centric kind of community, but I looked up what was the most popular produced four-door sedan in the United States.
Oh, what would that be?
Can you guess? Who can guess without searching?
Man,
The most production.
I don't know.
I'm going to give chat just a minute. EFOG likes the old Plymouths. Big fan. I know a lot of people did. Yeah.
Well, here's one Mexican spec will like.
Mexican spec says Ford Taurus.
But it's just not a four-door. Sorry.
Cordoba says
Well, you
Impala.
know, Ford Taurus may have been it, man. I don't know. Here, I'll pull up a four-door just in case. Except somebody shaved the door handles off of it. It's that's
they
a
did?
55 Plymouth, but I like that
How
thing.
do you get in there?
Probably some kind of remote control or.
What about those wing windows in the back on the back doors? I've never seen that.
Oh, that's an old car thing. You know why? Think about why those are there. Because the door kind of wrapped around the wheel well, and so there wasn't room for a full window to crank all the way down. So you have a choice. You make the window doesn't crank all the way down, or you make it crank all the way down and have a vent window, and the vent window's kind of nice. They used to do that.
I got, let's see. Yeah, I think Dean might have it. Crown Vic, Caprice, Plymouth
Oh, the
Valiant.
Crown Vic. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
63 full size Chevy. It was a Toyota.
Really?
That you all
Is that a Toyota?
everyone who offered a guess gets 3 points.
I would expect it to be
Dean,
the
you
Crown
get
Vic.
4, even though I don't know what
They made
Toyota.
Crown Vics for so
Toyota.
long.
I
Man.
know. Well, according to our definitive source being Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah, except Corollas, they made like about 40 different versions of it.
They did. The Toyota first generation started in 1966, was updated in 1970.
Oh, so they were none of them are the
Updated
same.
again, the third generation in 1974. 1979 brought to about the fourth generation sedan. Fifth generation. But if you think about it, there's a lot of Toyota Corollas around. And you know what? There'd be a lot more if people didn't just drive the friggin' wheels off those things. And they did. They sure did. So yeah, Toyota Corolla with production numbers or whatever. They Olive said we shaved the door handles and now we can't get in. Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh, by the way, Junkyard D is here. Welcome in. Okay, we can go back to other cars. I had a Toyota Corolla 2-door with the lift back, and that was a sharp car. Somebody abused it. The motor was wrecked. Is that U.S. sales, Kim? I believe it is. Yeah. But I don't know. I could be. What am I? Some kind of authority? There was a lot of them. Okay, that's all I'm saying. There's a lot of Toyota Corollas. Mexican Spec sticks by his answer. Okay.
What was his answer?
Some car he likes.
Some car.
I'll go back.
Here's a 4-door. Here's a 4-door.
Now
What
you
is this
ask.
thing? What is this thing? Tell me what this is.
He says Ford Taurus. That is blasphemy against God and man.
What is that? Tell me. I know what it is, but tell me what it is. What was that made from? Who knows what that was? That's a 4-door.
That's clearly a Caprice
With
Dagmars. And
they shaved the back door handles, but it's a 4-door.
It's Ford Taurus. No, Ford. Not a Taurus. The big one. Ford.
Crown Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an old police car. Look at the top. It's a Ford.
It's hurting my eyes. Why does it have to be?
Because somebody that had a Ford went out and bought an old police car, and they decided that they really wanted a 57 Chrysler product.
Oh.
Louise says he's going to the bathroom. Oh, and then Leanbird says it's not
Look, you made Louise
He
sick.
says it's not a Ford, it's a Marquis. How do you know that's a Marquis? I don't think it is. It could be. I mean, it's the same top and the same doors as a Marquis.
God. They're in New York. That explains it. Yeah, that's it. Criminally bad taste. God, get it off my screen.
You wouldn't drive that?
This is not the night
I would
joke cars.
I would drive that to a car show in a second.
Oh, come on. Drive it to a circus. That's horrible. And it has nice paint. Somebody spent time and money on that monstrosity.
Oh, that's a Ford.
Why is this going off the rails?
I don't know. I'm just picking at stuff. Nobody's sending anything. You got to send some pictures so I don't have to go off the rails.
Okay, well, stop what you're doing, because it's going all wrong.
I don't like what I'm doing.
No,
you don't like what I'm doing.
No.
Okay.
You get into that.
Oh, now we have.
He gets into that folder with the oddball ones. Next, he'll have that.
Here we go.
Ford with the Charger front end on it.
Buddy Carfano.
Thank you, buddy. You saved me.
Saved Kim.
Cordoba says, "Look at those wheels. That's a Mercury. I would drive it." Good for you. You do. You drive it.
Well, I don't think those wheels are.
I like the primer truck thing, but it's not on theme. You're misguiding the whole.
I'm off the rails. Huh?
I mentioned a Corolla and it goes off the rails. Everybody gets mad because it's not an American car. Yeah, that's better. Ford Galaxy 500 from 1960.
So Mexican Spec says those wheels could have been sourced from a junkyard, and Leanbird says possibly, but not likely. No, everybody.
I think they should go back to the junkyard with the rest of that car.
Everybody that has a custom car keeps the original wheels on it. You know that? No, I don't believe that in a second. People that have cars, the first thing they change is the wheels. So
whatever's cheapest.
I don't agree with you, Leanbird. Maybe they'll buy, they might leave their lean burn on it.
Dr. Go wants to go back to the surround bumper. He suggests a 1972 Newport. Is that a lot different?
Oh, it probably is the one of those. Oops, what happened? Wish something wrong. Here's another one Buddy Carfano sent in. Oh, you Preempted me.
I did.
I put up
You
one
need to
from
be more careful
I
about.
put one up from a viewer and you preempted it. Yeah, okay, so that's a big surround bumper too. Chrysler really got into that.
I like that one. It gives me Charger vibes. It's a Harry Truman car, believe it or not.
The Truman car.
Yeah, that
That was
bumper's.
that Truman was like uh 2 decades before this.
What is the point though of this much steel on the front of the car?
It's
Can
like
you explain that to
it's a
me?
ram. It's a battering ram. It's a bumper. At least it was a bumper that protected everything instead of little tiny bumper like on a 65 Mustang.
Yeah, but what do you need that much? I mean, are you really gonna ram with that car? Of course
No.
not.
Yeah, you put a big
So much weight on the front end of that car that doesn't. I mean, I get it. It's before like crumple zones. So much weight on the
like
front
if you
end
see
of that
you're gonna
car.
hit something, you
Look
just
how high the hood line is. You can't see anything in front of the car because it goes straight out,
and you drive one of those, it kind of
down.
feels like you're taking an aircraft carrier down the road.
Yeah.
That hoods do look big. Like if you're gonna hit something, just put your feet up on the dash and
And
wait for the impact.
the engine's not even nearly that long. Even if you had the biggest engine that Chrysler was making. What was the biggest engine? A 440 that they were making at that time?
The longest engine
Yeah.
was the Slant 6.
You didn't need that much front end for a slant 6. So what
No.
were they doing? Why were they hanging all that
'Cause it
steel
looked
off
cool.
the front of it? It doesn't look cool.
Why were cars that big at all?
I mean, was this the era that they were just
Leslie
bragging
Saber
how
said
big the damn car was?
Truman owned that car for real.
Nice.
Oh, maybe he did, but it would have been long after he was president. When did Truman die? I'm not sure when Truman died.
Oh, more trivia. I'll give
Yeah.
points.
I remember when he died because I was in school and I remember it was a big deal. You know,
Mohawk says the 64 is 6.
December
Thunderbird.
26th is 72.
All right, you get 2 points. Thank you.
Wow, yeah, so
Mexican Spec.
he very well could have owned
He's
that.
on the Google search tonight.
He could have
Hey.
owned that.
It
Mohawk
says
says-
he did.
Mohawk says 64 through 66 Thunderbird crazy bumper. Yeah, it had like a big point.
We're getting off the four-doorage, but
Yeah,
we've been talking about bumpers.
There's no four-door Thunderbirds those years, but
See,
yeah.
this is to me, this is not horrible though. There's
See, the 64 and 5 Thunderbird had a really weird bumper. The 66 looked more normal. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get hit with that.
yeah, but see, it's not all top heavy. Like the car kind of comes down to the bumper, and that seems right. Like there's a balance kind of thing. And I don't know. I don't know. I have a taste. There's some things that are not to my taste. I know people. I don't. You know, that's the amazing thing about being into classic cars is you have so much choice. You know, you go buy a new car, they all look kind of the same. What happens is that the government makes all these rules and then they all get trapped into this little thing. And then all the design people are like educated in the same school of design and they all sort of have the same design, you know, and like look at the like early 80s aerodynamics or maybe 70s, 80s aerodynamics became so important. All the cars were like a wedge down to it, you know. It was like the race to have the tightest wedge. Corvette,
I really
Camaro.
like. See that 64 and 5 Thunderbirds, like that blue one, that's a 65. That one, it's a surround bumper in the back. Yeah, but I mean, I like
that in the back just fine.
I like that.
I like that in the back just fine because you don't have to look over it to go forward.
Josh Holman's here. E-Fog's here.
Welcome in,
Barry
Josh.
Kuda's here.
E-Fog's been here.
E-Fog's been here. Okay, missed it. I'm sorry. I was looking elsewhere. So can we go back to my screen? Because
do you promise to be on better behavior?
well, so Buddy Carfano sent these
Oh,
in.
okay. If it's a Buddy Carfano picture, we're good. We're back on track.
Dean Stevenson. Truman died after LBJ. LBJ was very kind to Truman. Yeah, I don't know much about their friendship. Okay, so anyway, Buddy Carfano sent this in, a 64 Chevy, 4-door. I like those. I think they look pretty good. I knew a girl when I was in, I was in 6th grade in South Dakota, and her parents bought one of these, but it was a station wagon, 64 Chevy station wagon always. And it was not a new car, but it was like a year-old car. It's a pretty nice car.
That's a nice car. That looks like just your regular...
It looks like a regular car.
Very regular car. Now, what was that? Like, when you were in 64, if you went to the car dealer, you went to your Chevy dealer and you were looking at cars, where does this sit in the lineup?
Okay, it's a full-size car. This is the first year of the Chevelle, which was a mid-size car, 64 Chevelle. And then there was a Chevy 2, which was became the Nova. It was a small car. And then they had the Corvette, and they had the Corvair. What else they have? I think that was it. That's quite a lineup of
So
cars.
who's buying this? Your regular
Somebody that just
working
wants
guy who wants a new
wants
car.
full-size car. And
They're doing well at their job.
you could get it with a 6-cylinder or a small block V8. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they put big blocks in these. I don't know. Truman dies in 72 and Johnson in 73, says Mexican Spec.
Okay.
Okay, so Mohawk, wasn't the 58 Buick that had so much chrome you could make another car?
We'll look.
Oh, yeah, it looked like, that was the one that looked like it had music down the side of it.
Oh, yeah, we looked at that. Buick what?
Oh, no, it wasn't the Buick that had that. It was the Olds, was it? I don't know. Yeah, that's a 58 Buick. It's got a lot of chrome. I mean...
Oh, there's a lot of chrome. Like, look at the back. Okay, I'm going to bring it up.
Well, isn't it... Yeah, that's got some chrome. It's overdone.
I mean, that's from the factory.
Look at the grill.
I mean, they got chrome tips on the fins.
Chrome fender skirts.
There's a lot of chrome going on there. And that's from the factory? That's not a bunch of aftermarket crap?
Oh, and Mexican Spec says a 64 could be gotten with a 409. It could have been. I think the 396 came out in 65. I think. I'm not sure. Mexican Spec 58 was the tipping point for GM. Well, God, what about 59? Well, 59, it wasn't as much chrome, but man, the fins got even bigger.
Oh, Mexican Spec and Danny Boyd said 409. 409, 409. She's real fine, my 409.
And Daniel Morrissey's here.
You could save your pennies and you could save your dimes and one day go out and buy a brand new 409.
I need a haircut.
Not in the middle of stream.
Well, Daniel Morrissey's here.
Oh, Daniel, we're flying out there to get you a haircut.
No, we're driving out. We're not
Driving?
I'm not flying anywhere.
The roads are atrocious.
They'll be okay.
We'll have to get all the way to the other side of Texas, and then
That's
we got to
not-
get over the Rocky Mountains. I'm not doing it.
Wouldn't you like to ride in that nice, whatever that car is, Zed sled?
No. You know, the problem with the Zed Sled is it looks like a bigger car than it is. It's a Fox body on the inside.
Yeah,
Like, it looks like a full-size car, but it's not. It's little. I get in it, and I'm like sitting like...
she's tall and the roof's
sitting like,
job.
I'm not that tall.
I sit in my roof.
I'm
My roof doesn't hit the head. No, my head doesn't hit the roof.
only 5'10".
And you do.
I'm not that tall.
Well, then why do you crash into the roof? Have
I
no
don't
fear. The
know.
Dougster is temporarily here. That's a new line.
I'm sitting like this in his car.
I need to get Mustang seats for it that recline,
Mm-hmm.
and then have them upholstered the right color.
I can't imagine
I'd like to
trying to
do that.
drive all the way across Texas, halfway across the damn country in that car.
Yeah,
I like it. It's super cool.
Texas is a third of the way.
That
Well, we
bench
could,
seat is
if we're
not...
going to Northern California, we could take I-80 and go through Nebraska and that way.
Nebraska?
Nebraska and
Probably a foot of 2 feet of snow,
Wyoming?
3 feet of snow in Wyoming.
Didn't you take that route with your friend with the
Yeah, it was in the winter too.
with that whatever that little van was you drove?
Yeah.
Daniel Morrissey, I'll
Welcome in,
fly my
Dugster.
private Learjet Barber 1. Be there 20 minutes. Pick up the inspector, Bruce.
Guys, make sure you have checked out Dugster Wolverine Garage channel. Dugster does his live stream on Monday nights. He's an entertaining guy. He reads all the chat and interacts with everybody and has a really good time. So
I was in
if
there.
you got free time on a Monday night, make sure you mark your calendar, set a reminder in your phone, and check out Dugster. At least stop in and say hello. Dugster he's been a great supporter of our channel, and he's a lot of fun. I mean, he's just a good guy, and we want to support him, hopefully, so that he will continue to hang out with us. We are not worthy of the Dugster. Potato to you.
Can you go back to my 4-door pictures?
I thought I was on your picture. Oh, on my pictures. Okay.
Buddy Carfano sent that in. That was a 64.
409,
Okay, so then I'm going to bring up his next one.
When I would buy a brand new 409. 409. How many horsepowers would a 409 Chevy made back in 66?
I think 64 was the last year. I think up to 425 horsepower. I think most of them were in the high 300s. Dean Stevens, I drove my PA Vauxhall Velox and TD Cortina and 75 Escort van to school. My mother was worried about a population increase when the Escort 45 Otago, whatever all that is, Central Electric blah, 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 van arrived at Dunstone. Okay,
no.
That's a lot of stuff there.
That's a lot of words strung together looking like a sentence.
Can you make that a little bit bigger?
I really can't. I mean, that's kind of the size.
You're really good at it.
Why? What are we doing? Because it's next picture. What's going to happen is
I don't know, but this one.
Oh, this was the bit. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Let me get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't know what you're doing because I'd never seen you do that before.
I've got the big screen picture. There you go.
There you go. I thought it was something easy.
See, this looks like the Dodge.
That's a 64. It's a 64.
Yeah.
That was a B body then.
Oh, it's a B body.
And that's a they kind of built it as a big Dodge, but then they also had a thing called the 880. There was a bigger car, but that was a
it's a Polara.
It's a Polara, and that's a 4-door car. See, it's on point here.
It is. You're on point.
Yes. Buddy Carfano sent in 4-doors, and I got a bunch more pictures.
Did Mexican Spec send in any 4-doors?
I have not seen anything from
Mexican Spec has revolted. He's not trying to market any cars to us this year.
What is this?
What's going on, Mexican Spec? Where's the pictures? Mexican Spec's been sick. We'll give him a break. He has been working through his illness.
This is
Guys, I know most of you already know Mexican Spec and what he does, but he is live. He's been doing a late stream on Sunday night. If you haven't seen that yet, no, he hasn't sent any. I know, you haven't been feeling well. It's okay, Mexican Spec. I'm giving you a plug anyways, because Mexican Spec is here for us and the community on the regular. But yeah, he and his wife, when they go on trips, they stream live, which is a lot of fun to follow along on their progress. And there is ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster. But also on Sunday nights, late, after like Dead Dodge Garage and everybody, Mexican comes up and does the picture show with his wife. And they are such an entertaining couple. So make sure you're on the lookout for that, thinking about it, like, oh, am I up late on a Sunday night? I should click on Mexican Spec's channel, see if he's streaming. You absolutely should, because a bunch of friends are there hanging out and chit-chatting with them, and it's not so busy late at night, and a bunch of the Aussies, the people from the other side of the world are in the chat, so it's a different sort of vibe. It's fun. And also, Saturday afternoon, he's usually live doing the same kind of show, but
so
second verse same as the first. Anyways, if you guys weren't aware of his program, check him out.
Bruce Culchin sent this in. He sent it in twice, so I guess I didn't get to it fast enough. Anyway, he
Dr.
says,
Go, he did get to the doctor today. They gave him an inhaler and an antibiotic. So we'll give him a day or so. Yeah, he already. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
he said, was this? Bruce
What?
Gulchin said this has 4 doors on both sides.
Really? Oh, 4-door. What is it, like a
It's
airport
something like an
limousine?
airport bus or something, or a hotel bus or something from a long
Darn.
time ago. Um, let's see here. What Buddy Carfon said, what you buy, 64 Ford or 64 Chevy or 64 Dodge? Oh, what would I buy? Oh man, that's a
Oh.
good year. It would be scroll by so fast. Can you scroll back just a little bit for a second? That would be 64 Chevy would tossed out first. Man, 64 Dodge, 64 Ford would be really close, but I take 64 Ford. Got a lot of good memories, 64 Ford. Okay, scroll on. Some checker wagons had 4 doors on both sides. Yeah, if somebody wants to send a picture of one of those, I'll show it.
Of what? A checker?
Yeah, a
Oh,
4-door checker wagon or an
I'll look
8-door
up
checker wagon,
I'll look up
whatever it is.
checker wagon. There it is. Look at this. I got the internet. I got the power of the internet. Faster than you can say.
Well, see, those are all 4-door wagons, but we wanted the
We wanted the airport wagon.
airport wagon.
What about one of these?
Yep.
We got through it without too much struggle. It was quick tonight. We're up at the shop. Sometimes we get a little 10-minute flicker.
Mix and Spec says 64 Plymouth Sport Free, of course. I am not, I don't know. 64 is just not like the 63. 63 was a thing of its own. It was like the best Plymouth ever for 10 years in there.
Oh, that's pretty. There's a guy at the car club in the summer here who has a checker.
Yeah, it's a bright yellow wagon.
It's a little rough. It's not perfect, but it's
It's a
pretty
great
cool.
driver.
It's really cool. There's one with all the doors open.
Oh, yeah. Now, if there's wind behind you, maybe you could go faster.
Danny Boyd has driven a checker.
I have driven a checker. Driven more than one checker. And then Leanbird says he likes a 62 Plymouth a little better than a 63. I don't know, 62. 62 is the first B body. I like it because of that. I really like the dash on a 63. I really like those fenders with the running lights, the turn signals out at the tips. I think that looks good. 62 has a big round, looks like saucers for headlights. They're okay. I don't know. They're all good, but the 63, that's definitely my favorite. Okay, can we go back to my screen?
Is it a big one? There you go.
Why'd you put it on the big one? I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Because that's good for the stuff that's on the screen currently. If you move it, I would
Okay,
change it.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's coming up next. Oh, this one Buddy Carfano sent. It's an 89 Lincoln. Oh, yeah, that's the right size.
There you go.
My head's in the way of something.
Those, you can get one of those pretty cheap around here and pretty good, like, bring it back around without too much work condition. If that was your flavor, you could get one of them.
That bumper looks like a couch out there in the front.
Man, would I look like an old lady driving that around? My grandmother would have driven one of those. I would look like the oldest old woman ever.
Who is this? Oh, I see who it is. Woodchip. I'm downloading one from him because it had another name on it, but he did put his name in here. Who he is?
Woodchip.
But it's going to take me a second to move it over. Oh, here we go. Definitely not a 4-door.
4-door.
But look at that.
What is that? Some kind of racing motorcycle? One.
That means he's won a lot of races. And he
What's
gets
it say on the?
he gets the number 1.
It's a 1969 something. Is that like an Evel Knievel bike?
What does it say? I cannot read. Let me see if I can find it again.
Mohawks
Oh,
gonna see.
taken at the AMA Museum in Pickering, Ohio last year, dual Mikuni carbs. But that's what it says. Hippie Long says flat track.
Wow.
Yeah, look at the guy riding it up a boat.
Yeah, I'll bet it's fast. There's a lot of chat here now. Mexican Spec says that Lincoln was my family's car. It was dark blue with white leather interior and dark blue fake convertible top. That one's an 89, but theirs was an 88. And Dougster likes the black townie.
Mark Sauve sent this in. It's a Matador with a big. I didn't like that nose because I had the Matador with the, the other front end that people don't like.
What is
big
this?
bug eyes. It's a Matador. It's an AMC Matador, 74 Matador, but it's the four-door.
AMC? What, 74?
74,
They
but
made
it's a
some
four-door.
weird things.
Oh, that bumper's like a ram.
Why?
I don't know. I never understood why they did that.
That's like nothing else. I'll give them
Because
that.
because the two-door Matador was a completely different car. I mean, underneath it was the same. That's good. Did you see I published Blue Matador? I did not Mexican Spec. Maybe you can bring up.
What, the picture?
What's it published in?
Oh, I can find it. I'll bet it's in on Instagram.
Well, it's been on Instagram forever, but yeah, it might still be there. The Bug Eye Matador is a two-door, different cars. Those cars are sweet. Yeah, I bought one new. I bought a 74 Matador brand new when I was in the Air Force. I really liked that car. But I wanted a business, so I sold it so I get rid of the payments. I sold it and I bought a 67 Cougar to get around in. And then I couldn't leave it alone. I had to put a Chevy in it. Coffin nose. Cord has nothing on the Matador. Yeah, they really. Oh, there it is. Oh, he zooms in on it. Yeah, that's the 74 Matador. Oops, what was that?
Why is it so big on the screen right now?
I don't know, but it went to some other car.
Oh, I changed cars. I gotta change.
You got to do something different. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong here.
Did my Matador have the 360 or the 401? It had neither. It had a 258 and a 904. And you got to remember, 1974, gasoline prices went crazy. And the whole thing was fuel economy. And I made the mistake of buying the 258 six-cylinder thinking I'd get good fuel economy. I was driving a lot. But I had a friend bought one that had a 360 in it. And he got better fuel economy than I did. He got about 17 miles a gallon. I got about 15. And I was really unhappy with that. Oh, I forgot this one. Somebody cut the roof open. Why can't we see the whole thing?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Something's goofy.
Is there only the video Mexican Spec?
Does this always zoom in like this? I don't know what's going on.
It's really cool though.
I guess it's just hard to see.
It's running a video, but I don't know how to. Like
it's
the only thing it'll see how this one has a button, so I can change.
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah, that's what I want. The button.
This one doesn't have a button. I think it only has the video.
They say that was a factory install buff. Oh, really? So maybe VAM did that, VAM or VAM, whatever it's called. Maybe they did that, and they didn't do that in the U.S. Oh, there it is. Just click on it there. Oh, no, that looks like...
That is. I like this one. Oh, yeah, this is the same thing with the video.
I don't like those zoom in things.
It might play better on if you're like viewing a lot of Instagram stuff. It might play a lot better.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Oh, and Mexican Spec says he narrates it. Okay, and we don't have the sound on.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to move on to, I got that one up there, but I'm downloading more pictures because a bunch of people sent pictures in after I said nobody sent pictures in.
Oh, people come correct. Brought some pictures.
Well,
Thank
a lot
you.
of people
Thank you,
came in
thank you,
too.
thank you.
Oh, there's a 58 Oldsmobile. That's the one that looks like it's got music down the side of it. Somebody took one of these. I think it was, one of the well-known designers. And back there in the back, where is it? I can't reach it. Back where those horizontal stripes are, whatever you call them, chrome strips. He had all music notes in there, like because he was making fun of Oldsmobile because they overdid the chrome on it.
Did they overdo it, or did they
Says
nail it?
Leanbird says, I think that series of Matadors were chick magnets. It was the panty dropper front end. I don't know what he's talking about.
He just really likes it.
No women paid any attention to me, not even a second with that car. It was just a big red, bug-eyed goofball car. And I was in the Air Force then, and it wasn't too long after Vietnam, so we were not well liked. I don't know. Inspector Bruce may disagree with me there. I don't know. He and I were at the same time. We knew each other quite well there while we were in the Air Force.
Josh Homan says it does look like a music teacher's car. Yeah, I mean, you could fit
can you imagine
all
that
the instruments in the
Can
trunk.
you imagine that with the notes,
The
the chrome
tuba.
notes down the side of that?
Yep. You could fit the tuba in the trunk. And
Tuba in the trunk.
The stand-up bass, the big stand-up bass, you could fit that in the back seat.
And then
The Cougar only cost him $9,000 in 1990. Things have changed. What is that?
Mark Sauvé says this is the world's longest car.
I believe it. Is it a car, though?
You know what? All it says, guys sometimes have the wrong idea what kind of cars might help one get interesting gals. There's a girl I kind of like, woman. I was long into being an adult. I was single. And I used to see her every day, and she'd wave to me, and she was a crossing guard. She'd wave to me and smile and everything. And I had the world's worst Mazda RX-3. There wasn't a straight panel on it. The upholstery was terrible. I bought some towels and some tan-colored big, like beach towels and put them over the seats. And I asked her out. She goes, sure. And we went to dinner, and we did a few things a few times. It wasn't going anywhere. But, man, she just, yeah, sure, I'll go out with you. And that car I was embarrassed to even drive it.
Well, maybe it wasn't about the car.
Maybe it wasn't about the car.
She liked you for you.
So, see, they put wheels in the middle to support it because the frame never would have put up with that.
Can you imagine how bad you'd curve the tires trying to take that around a turn?
Can you imagine
You'd just be dragging it.
Can you imagine doing a wheel alignment? Well, the front wheels are all going to have to turn different
What's
angles.
even the point?
They're all going to have to turn different angles. Then do the middle wheels also turn different angles, or do the back wheels turn different angles? Well, the middle ones may stay.
They'd have to. What a circus.
Hey, well, the RX-3 might make me figure someone was interesting. This was not a nice RX-3. This was a well
What
beat
year
up
was
car.
it? I want to.
It was a 1974 RX-3, brown RX-3. And it was a wagon.
Wagon?
See that blue one there? Above your head?
Yeah.
It was like that, only it was brown. It's like my friends used to say. They'd say, why'd you buy a car they'd call it asshole brown?
Color of Pope. Why did you buy it?
Because it was cheap. I traded it for something. I got it for almost nothing. And it didn't run. So, of course, because I know the engines, I took it apart, fixed it, put it together, and I drove it around for a while. Don't be a wankle. 1974 without the AP-12A thermal reactor. Didn't they all have thermal reactors? We put a header on one of them, and that thing glowed red. I mean, it was crazy. It just glowed red, and that car was so noisy. The thermal reactor actually quieted them down, and of course there was air circulating around it. And the tailpipe came out. There's two tailpipes. One had air coming out, and the other had exhaust coming out of it. Yeah, it looked. See that blue one right above my head? It looked like that, except it was brown.
More browner.
And it was just like, that's not. And it was all. There wasn't a straight panel on it. It had been creased and bent and dented, and not something you're gonna go try to.
The crazy thing is the front grille looks like a '74 Dodge.
Well, wait a minute.
With the beak nose.
You're looking at two different cars there.
Yeah.
There's the RX-3 and an RX-4. RX-4 was a bigger car. I never had an RX-4. I worked on a lot of them, but the RX-3, and really, the 73 didn't look as good as the 72. The 72 didn't have the big bumper, and it was a different looking grille. It really looked.
Yeah,
better.
they all looked hideous in 74, 75. Everything did. They just messed it up.
Mexican Specs says he liked what Mazda did with their taillights. I'm not sure what they did with their taillights.
Well, let's see.
Oh, like that one maybe. I don't know. They're kind of like an Impala, except they should have put the backup light in the middle, like Chevy did, where it went red, white, red. I never liked them like this. Ford did this, but I thought GM did it really well with the red, white, red on the Impalas.
Mexican Spec disagrees. He says he likes the big bumpers.
Look at the 72 RX-3. Just change 1 year.
Okay. Do you still want
72.
the wagon?
Go 72. Yeah, that's 2 years difference. Now look at the, if you can find one that's the front end.
Well, I typed in rear, so I can take that out of there.
And right away it shows that's the wrong year, the red one. The one above your head is correct. The one over here, the red one on the far right, is correct.
This one?
Yeah, I like that one. I like that nose piece. It looks better than the one above there, the red one that says it's a 72 that isn't. See how the chrome strip goes all the way across the top, and that's the top of the grill looks kind of flat. And this
different.
one looks oval, kind of like a 72 Torino.
I see.
And I like that one. And I had a 72 for a while. In fact, that was the first one I had. I had a silver 72. And then later I had the brown. I think I had a brown 74. I had a bunch of them, but the wagons were the 72 and the 74. Mark Silvia, I like the taillights on the CX-7s. I think that's the signal light fades out. I'm not sure what a CX-7 is. Oh, is that something newer? Might be something newer. Oh, here's one of Buddy Carfano sent in, but it's not on. When you get to my screen again, it'll be up.
See you in a bit, Dean. Enjoy dinner. Don't
Called
complain to
dinner.
us, Granddad, about the heat.
Hey. Just tell her to bring it in. Ask her to bring it in so you can not miss the show. Sit in front of your computer with your dinner. Put a seat there for her so she can enjoy it. Oh, what's this? Fire? Man, a lot of those broke down, and I fixed so many of them. I had a business going with those things. I put an ad. We had a thing, one of these throwaway newspapers, and it wasn't classified. Just it looked like classified ads, but it wasn't classified. Just there, the whole thing is all mixed up. So you had to read through the whole thing to find cars for sale or find whatever. So I ran an ad in that, just a little ad, and it was a 2-liner. It said, Mazda trouble, with a question mark, call us, and the phone number. Man, I filled up, like in a week, my parking lot was full of dead Mazdas, and I was so busy. It was the cheapest little ad I ever ran. So effective. But nobody else is working on them. Oh, since I still haven't given rotary engines a proper try. Figure out, yeah, you love them or not much. Yeah, they've been around for a while now. I don't know. I don't know what the new ones are like because
It's
when
a
I worked
very
on them,
specialized
when I worked on them,
thing.
they were all Japanese 4-barrel and a thermal reactor, and we just built them stock mostly. I built one for myself that I ported it and everything. I messed that up. It ran terrible. It probably came on about 10,000 RPM when you couldn't turn it that fast. So it had a really chumpy sound and idle, but didn't go. I basically ruined it. There was a man called Cosmo in the TV show, The Magic Ball. Yeah, there was a Mazda. Oh, yeah, there's Mazda Cosmo. Is that what that thing was called? It was like a kind of like an RX-4 underneath, but it was the bigger engine, the 80 cubic inch engine, and it was a two-door Mazda Cosmo.
Oh, I remember the Penny Saver. That was one of those rags that you got every week that had all the advertisements,
Ours was called
like Facebook Marketplace, but on paper.
up up the coast, San Luis Obispo County. We had one called Easy Ad. Easy Ad was just it was like one of those penny saver magazines or
They
things that come
also
out
had
once a
one
week.
called the Horse Trader, but it wasn't really horse. You know, it was just this little
Can you go back
buy
to
sell
my?
ad.
Can you go back to my?
Oh, we're not on yours.
No,
Okay,
I'm waiting.
I didn't know you were waiting. You tell me sometimes.
I did. Okay, this is from Mark Sauvé. No, that's wrong. This is from Buddy Carfano, and it's a 4-door.
It's a Citron.
Yeah, that's a
It's not even orange.
that is a really weird car, but they're comfortable and they're strange and they drive fine, but they're different. They have a button on the floor, and you just step on the button, and that's the brakes. I guess the harder you push on the button, the better it
Oh,
stops.
Car Wizard did a thing on a Citron, didn't he?
Yeah, he drove one around so you can lift the wheels up, and he drove one across the shop with one wheel lifted up with no wheel on it. Um, yeah, and it's pneumatic suspension that raises up and down, and it's really an odd car. And that came out in 1955 with single headlights in 55, but then they went to the quad headlights. But that body stock came out in 55, and it was like decades ahead of everybody else. In fact, there's still stuff that nobody's done because just the way the French do it. Is it hydraulic? Maybe it is hydraulic because it's hydraulic over pneumatic or something, pneumatic over hydraulic or something. Because yeah, it's hydraulic, has those spheres, but then I think it's air pressure that makes that work. I don't know. See, the French did something once. Oh, they've done all kinds of things. It's just usually really different, you know. What was the there were other cars around. There were cars, these were imported in the US. In fact, when I was in California, there's a friend of mine, his father had the Citroen dealer. It was Pacific Motor Imports. He had Citroen and Fiat and Bricklin. Seems to me he had something else. And then there was another dealer up the street from my radiator shop, and they did Peugeots. That's a French car. They had Peugeots. That was imported in the U.S. I don't know what else was imported from France. There were a lot of Peugeots back in the 70s and 80s. There were Peugeots everywhere in the U.S. And then, what was his name? Colombo. Wasn't it Colombo that drove the ancient old Peugeot? Granddad Chunk says the snow easing up. Is that a question?
It is. It stopped
It stopped
snowing.
snowing. It's just
It turned
cold.
to ice, and then everything
Everything,
froze. It was a
nothing
little
will.
warm today. Some of the ice on the trees and stuff melted down, but then it just
Oh,
refroze because it was too cold.
it warmed up to 1 degree above freezing for about an hour.
Yeah,
Did too much.
man, I was collecting up some firewood today, and I had to get a hammer and go out and break the ice off the top of the logs so I could
Oh,
get them to move because they were just frozen down.
I was going to ask you to bring up a Peugeot, and look what Buddy Carfano said.
There it is, a Peugeot.
And in the automotive industry. We didn't like working on them.
Why's
And
that?
all my, because they were weird and different, pain in the ass. But they weren't, they were nowhere near as weird as as I'm reminded here.
Renault?
Citroen. Uh, that was, but
Citronella. They
we
keep
called them,
the bugs away.
we called them pigots, but you know. Oh yeah, and then there was Renault, depending on when and where. Maybe you can bring that up, or maybe somebody sent in a look up. It's spelled like Renault,
Yeah.
Dauphine, Dauphine. Look up like
Oh.
1960 Renault Dauphine. And I had a friend that had one of those. His sister had it, so I rode around that thing quite a bit. Next spec we have Renault's here, there. Model called Duster. It's an SUV. Okay. Yeah, like that one that I don't know. You moved it already.
I moved it?
Click on the one on the far upper right. Yeah, it had a inline four cylinder in the back, just in this just longitudinally, like engines normally are in the front. 4-speed, maybe it's 3-speed. I don't know. It's a manual transmission. I never drove it. I was too young. Rode in it a lot, and it's just this little sedan. Drove around just fine. My friend's sister was 16, 17. That's the car she drove around. And then I think hers is a 59, and it was red, and the red was all paint, just faded, looked like chalk. And that was in the probably 1967, 68. She had it, and then I don't know, maybe they had problems with it. I don't know, but her father bought her a 1960 Falcon, a two-door Falcon that was red. That was really a nice car. Tim says, separating videos and pics from No Name Nationals. Found Buff's first drag race. Oh, cool. Trying to learn Grok AI. Grok AI.
It wants to make your car do
I'm
front
not,
wheel
I'm,
burnouts.
I am not real impressed with AI, but okay. That would be silly.
It is silly. Yeah.
Let's just say my cousin had a Peugeot 604. I don't even know what a 604 is.
All right. Mohawk says, I think the Renault was the first 3-lug car I ever saw.
Oh, they had 3 lug nuts. That's right.
Man.
Well, that's all you need. 3 points determine a plane, right?
I mean, yeah.
It's fine till one of them come off. You probably still stay on.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, do you need 5?
I don't even know what a 604 is. That's crazy. Maybe when I see it, I'll know what it is. Next in line, Buddy Carfano sent in one that's pretty good. Is a 604. Oh. I remember seeing these like in magazines or something, but I don't think I ever saw a real one. Look at that dash. God, does that look like future from a long time ago? That blue dash there. Well,
Did I get the wrong one?
yeah, you got the wrong one. Just click out of it. Just exit out up above. There, that one. Look at that thing. Does that look weird or what?
Oh, it's brand new too. Only has
I would-
237 miles on it.
I would have gotten, that's like, that looks really strange. It was like probably the future back then.
Future is now. Retro futurism.
Tim says, I had a few cars that ended up with only 3 lug nuts on them. Mark Sylvia, I remember a little cartoon in Mad Magazine where the Renault Le Car had a flat, so the guy left a message on the car that said Le Flat instead of Le Car. Oh man, I feel like I'm going to start. Barracuda says, oh, I got to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. If I start talking, I'm going to sneeze. The French eat snails. The weirdness goes beyond their cars. I was going to talk about that for a minute, but excuse me. So there's a guy I watch, Sean Woods. Sean Woods he's got a pretty good sized YouTube channel.
Is that the guy who started with the
he did mouse traps for a while, and he said right now he's on a kick where he's everything they eat he makes on his farm. He either grows it or it's animals they raised or everything. Well, they raised a bunch of snails, which is the last one, and they went through how to clean the snails and cook them and all this kind of stuff, and they ate the snails. He's got these little kids. His little daughter, he looks at her, he goes, "Did you like the snails?" She goes, "Yes." He goes, "But I didn't feed my kids this for dinner." He goes, "That's what I ate." But he goes, "At least they tasted them, but they had biscuits and gravy." And he says to the little girl, he goes, "Did you like the biscuits and gravy?" And she goes, "Oh, yes." She's little. She goes, "Oh, yes. I preferred it over the snails." I thought that was so funny. But anyway, he did snails. And then he says, "I don't think we're going to farm snails again." So how did they taste? The kids all said, "Rubbery." Yeah, I don't think I want to eat snails. Oh, Dougster, time
Good
for
night,
bed.
Dougster.
Good
Dougster's
night.
got to work in the morning.
Okay, take care. TBS, what is this? TBS DLTN.
I don't know, but welcome in, escargot. That's right.
Escargot, that's right. That's exactly what he said, escargot. There's a car called an escargot. How many doors does it have? Kim, can you look that up? You don't want to look it up?
Why not?
I don't know. It's spelled like escargot, just like he spells it. You're going to have to put Nissan, I think. Oh, there it is.
Oh, good Lord.
Does that look like a snail?
Kind of. Yeah.
It does. You can get it in pink. Yeah, I saw. Who was it? Doug DeMuro did a escargot. That's just. There couldn't be a better name for that car than escargot. Dean Stevenson, you don't want the best slugs with the shell to go to waste. Those snails are Michelin rated. I don't know. I thought they'd be soft and mushy, and they weren't. They said is rubbery, more like a seafood, like uh, octopus or something like that. Yeah, Dean, do they have? Did you get escargots down there? I mean, the vehicle, not the food. Danny Boyd, my 8th grade English teacher, drove
I
a
don't
little car.
know. I'm sorry, Danny.
Gassed herself. Oh no.
That's
Oh
horrible.
yeah, he told us that once before. Hey, Wendy English is here. Good evening.
Hey, Wendy. Welcome in.
Can you swap back to mine?
Oh, I'm on mine again. Sorry.
Well, no, that's okay. We're gonna move on. Okay, there's the Peugeot 504.
Peugeot.
And then this is another one Buddy Carl found us sent in, which is definitely a four-door. It's a 52 Hudson. And that was kind of I don't know, to me, I don't know if I like that style, but it was the first car you stepped down into. So the seats were lower, the roof was lower. It was a much lower car than all the other cars, or many of the cars then. And so you stepped down in between the frame rails because the frame rails were way outboard. Oh, Hawk, one of my favorite Italian cars is the Lancia Stratos HF. I can't fit in one, though. Oh, I know what that is. Looks like a wedge. And it's junk buff over there. Do you and Kim get retirement pension, or only one person gets it? She's not nearly old enough. I get one. It's Social Security. Not a hell of a lot of money, but I paid into it for like 50. Well, I worked 55 years, but the first 3 years I didn't make enough to pay into it. I was only making like $1 or $2 a day. So I paid into it for 52 years. So, get something. Yeah. Upside down bathtub. Kind of looks like an upside down bathtub more than the Nashes. They always said look like upside down bathtubs, but these were, I don't know. My favorite Hudsons were the earlier ones. Hey, maybe you can look that up for me. 1940 Hudson four-door. I like the 40. And Dean says lots of them. Okay, so they're all over the place down there. Well, that's good. We didn't get them here. I don't know. There might be some in the U.S., but I don't know. Somebody had to import them themselves or something. Yeah, like that red one there. I used to ride to school. We had a neighbor, and if it was raining, she had kids same age as me, so she would give us rides to school in that thing, and it was an old car then because that car was 20 years old, 21, 22. It smelled bad inside because wet and had like blankets on the seats, and I didn't like it then. Now I look at it, and I go, man, what a cool car that is, you know. That's good, yeah. There, it looked just about like that. I like those things. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the taillights looking at and everything, just like that. Except theirs was a six. I think theirs was a 6-cylinder, flathead six. He and her husband had a couple of them. He had them apart. I think theirs was a 40 on a 41 frame or something. He mix match this stuff and make it also work. So I used to ride around in it. Look at that, $796. Well, that's a two-door, but yeah, still, I don't know. Those are the Hudsons I like. But that other one, the one that Buddy Carfano sent in, which you can switch back to it if you want. It's that was much newer. This was 12 years newer. This one is 12 years newer. And what they have, like a 308 cubic inch flathead six, and they were fast. I remember my father telling me that's what the California Highway Patrol had. At least one year was they had these things, and they were the fastest car they could get. That just seems strange to me. A big old flathead six was a fast car. Maybe you can look up. I'm sorry, you tired of me having you look stuff up?
No, I'm good. What do
Look
you
up
like?
Hudson twin H power, and put engine. So yeah, Hudson's Rock NASCAR with a six. That's what I thought. But they had. I'll show you what the engine looked like. Yeah, but Mexican spec. I think though. I think that's a skirt. You can see where it's separated back there. Uh, well, let's see. Yeah, you can see what it looked like. That's what the engine looked like. It was a flathead six, and it had twin carburetors and big old weird looking air cleaners and everything. That one, somebody chromed those. Other one right by my head, that's pretty much stock. But it didn't go, or what? Oh yeah, there we go. Although somebody put a Chrysler radiator in that. That's a radiator like from a 69 Dodge Polara. How do I know? Somebody put that in there. But anyway, so they had a different radiator, but that's what it looked like. It said twin H power, and it was a 308 cubic inch uh, inline flathead six with dual carbs. They were runners. Luis says, fun fact, Cars 3 was the last movie. Good eye buff. Who said good eye buff for what? For what, the fender skirts? I think. I'm not sure. What does that say? Jim, what's his name? Ravira Man Besra. Can you pronounce?
Ravira Man Besra.
Welcome.
Welcome in. Hi. We're talking about cars. It started with four doors. It's gone off in several directions, but
we kind of
showing pictures, talk about cars.
It doesn't really matter. What we do here is we send in pictures. People send in pictures of their own cars or whatever. The subject this week was four doors, which is kind of cool, I guess, because
how big was it of a six-cylinder?
308 cubic inches, I think.
Well, Ford made a 300, but this was a lot earlier than that.
Oh yeah, this. I think that 308 came out like in 50 or 51 or something. So, but you can send in pictures. Hey, can you put down the email address, Kim?
Sure, it's
If
buffdelcampo@gmail.com. I'll type it in
well,
and maybe you can
there'll
click
be
it.
a link, and then you can send in pictures of your cars, your shop, your pets, yourself, the street you drive down.
The
I don't care.
snow,
The snow, whatever. Yeah, anyway,
your
you
car,
send it into that email address. I'll put it up on the
friend's
screen.
car,
So can
your
you
cat,
go back to my screen?
your dinner. Nobody ever sends us pictures of the food they're eating. Also starring Robert Wagner. Paul Newman movie winning, I suppose. What did I want to do?
Switch back to my screen.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so that's that Hudson. Then Buddy Carfano sent in this 4-door car. Those are front drivers. Man, I never like. They look okay, but man, wasn't that 4100 horrible engine?
Oh, the North Star.
No,
Cadillac
North Star
North
was
Star?
it was different. The 4100 was just an aluminum. It had internal leaks, so coolant got into the oil, and then Cadillac sent out this recall. These things were about this big around. They were like Barsley buttons, and they fit just barely down in where the radiator cap went. You get a bag of those things, and it'd stop it. I guess there are a lot of problems with the 4100.
Mexican Spec says he rented a lot of those cars and they drove great. I would guess. I mean, it probably drove like a Cadillac.
Probably did.
And Mexican Spec says no, they had the 4.5 or 4.9 engine and they were great.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the one that had the 4.1? Before this? I don't know. See, and Wendy wants to know, how did everyone get with, we got 18 inches of snow. We did not. We got
Wendy.
I don't know, like this, but we got ice first and it snowed on top of it. So when you walk along, you think of it as snow and then you crunch through the bottom of it.
No, we got snow and then rain ice on top.
And that's what we were falling through?
Yeah, because you could walk on it. It's like a crust. Like, you know how when you put the chocolate on your ice cream and then it freezes and then it's crunchy?
I'm going to reach.
What are you doing? Don't change my thing. What do you want to do?
Get rid of the yellow line.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Mexican Spec says 82 through 87 had the 4.1 garbage. Oh, man. I remember that's when I had my shop in Ohio, and I'd get those things in, tear my hair out with them.
Uh-oh.
Because I didn't have a radiator shop then, but they had coolant in the oil, and then you had to explain to the customer that there was a recall, and they're going to have to go to wherever the dealer was, and they put these stupid things in, and then some of them, I got those kits, I am putting Barsley in somebody's Cadillac, because that's the factory fix. TBS Dalton DTL, I don't know what that is. GMC made a Toro Flow diesel V6, V8, V12 based on the 60-degree V gas engine. I'm not sure what that is.
Mexican Spec and some other people are talking about the fact that Tony says you can't drive a 50s car across the country. And Mexican Spec says it would be a wild ride in a Hudson.
Who says you can't drive a 50s car across the country?
Uncle Tony. He's talking about the forever cars and which cars are still going to be popular in the future.
My father bought a 56 Ford station wagon.
50s cars are not.
My father bought a 56 Ford station wagon, brand new. He drove it all over the country many times. And then who was it? It was a Kiwi bought that. What was it? A 59 Plymouth wagon, and he drove that. He had to fix a couple things, but he drove it from Arizona out here to or maybe it was San Diego out to Tennessee. I don't know. 50s cars are pretty good, I think. When he said measuring the snow with a yardstick. Yeah, we didn't even measure. We just walked and crunched through it, so it comes up like above your ankles.
Not fun.
But we had ice. We had ice in the trees, but not that bad. We got south of here. There was like Nashville, which is, I don't know, an hour south, something like that. They had huge ice problems. They said 92% of their customers were out of electricity. That's bad. Mohawk, we got nothing, a light dusting, snow maybe quarter inch. It was at JB's Little Shop. He had a tree fall down because of ice, and it took the electric meter off the side of his house.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know, there was an iconic Indian car named Hindustan Ambassador, based on the Morris Oxford. You're finding that?
Sure am.
Okay, so that's why. Are you from India? Have somebody here from India, I think. It's
Maybe.
worldwide. We have people here from all over the place, usually U.S., Mexico, Canada, New
We love
Zealand,
learning things.
Australia. Oh, where's our Dublin, Ireland? Where else? Ukraine sometimes. Wow, there we go. Taxis. Oh man, that doesn't look like fun. So how is that car to drive? Yes, he's from India. How have you ever driven one of these? What are they like? Oh yeah, let's stop there. I want to see what that's what you look at when you're driving down the road. India, is it kilometers? Probably kilometers, not miles. But it might be miles because you were the English were there for so long. Maybe you're in miles, maybe you're in kilometers. I don't know. Because England, when I was in England, they're still in miles. The rest of Europe is in kilometers. And the Hindustan Contessa and FE Vauxhall Victor. Okay. And they even drive they have a right-hand drive. Slow down here. I'm trying to take this in. What year is that? Does it say what year that is? That's a 2013?
Yeah, it looks
Wow.
like they maintained the model pretty consistent like they did with
for
the
a long
Beatles.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Mexican Spec says. Like the Mexican Beetle, used his taxis as far as the eye could see. That's wild. There's the little motor. Look how packed in it is there.
Yeah, and that's got that's probably overhead cam or something because you can see the drive up front. You can see the cover from the timing belt.
Yeah.
So that's a newer engine probably than what they originally had.
Yep. Yeah, it's got power brakes and air conditioning. And
I'm gonna look to see.
That's a full-on car.
I'm gonna look to see. Oh yeah, Buddy Carfano sent more in. I'll pop his next one up so when you switch screens, it'll be there. Oh yeah, this. Oh, look at that. Look at the exhaust pipe. That's like your dart.
Oh man, it is little.
She's got her exhaust pipe and her dart's about as big around as my finger.
No, it's not. It's bigger than that. It's like 1 inch and 5/8 or something.
And Todd Saw's here.
Go. Okay,
Good
we
evening.
went through them all now.
Yeah, well, oh, man, that was a good picture.
Which one?
That green one.
This one here?
Was that it? Yeah, that's a good picture.
Yeah, it is. At least they updated the engine over time. Yeah, that was smart of them.
Oh, like Crosley and Minnie had a. Crosley was a really tiny car. Do you understand how small a Crosley is? Danny Boy, it does look like overhead cam, yeah. Okay, if you want to switch back to mine, I've got one up there from Buddy Carfano.
Alrighty, righty.
Which is a 1950, one of my favorites, 50 Studebaker.
Studebaker?
I just love the bullet nose Studebakers. I don't know why. I just think they look cool.
Oh, Wendy's making rock candy.
What?
Nice. She says she's going to be listening in the background.
Oh, and Buddy Carfano sent one in that says snow. It's a picture to download. Let me see what we've got here.
I think I'm taking my contact lenses out. They're getting annoying.
Okay.
I need to get some new contact lenses. These ones are so old, they irritate my eyes after just a few hours.
Buddy Carfano sent this in, and I believe
too close.
I believe he's in Massachusetts.
Yeah, that looks like snow.
Look at the snow up by the house.
Oh man, that looks like Pittsburgh. the way the snow would be up there. Sweet and sticky, says World of Wood
Todd
Chips.
saw a
Yeah.
3/4 inch exhaust pipe on Kim's car. Yeah, the one on the, we both have slant sixes. Mine is like, what is it, like a 2 1/4 or something? Mine sounds kind of good. Like on that's
we
on
we just rigged something
that's
together
on
on that.
that's on the Ute we're building. But hers has a stock exhaust. This little tiny exhaust pipe goes all the way around everything, comes out back by the bumper. It's like just like air blowing out of the back. It's kind of quiet, but it seems to work fine. Yeah, Luis, it's cold. I bet it doesn't get that cold there. What's the coldest you ever get in Venezuela? Oh, yeah, more international. Venezuela. Yeah, Luis is here from Venezuela. Uh, I'm just wondering how cold it gets where you are. I don't know that much about Venezuela as far as the topography goes. I assume, you're along the coastline, that's sea level, but are there mountains? Is it cold up in the mountains, or are there mountains? I really don't know well. I haven't studied the terrain there very well. Probably should look and see what it looks like. Mexican spec says 2.25-inch exhaust on the 225. Yeah, mine probably is. We just ran it out partway out the back and dumped it out the side right ahead of the rear wheel on one side. But it sounds okay. It doesn't have a rumble or anything to it. It just has a little bit of a sound to it. And Kim's is so quiet. It's like air blowing out the back. Luis is in summertime. Well, no, he's above the equator. He's north of the equator. So I bet summer and winter there aren't much different because he's so close to the equator, I would think. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your name, man. I am sorry. Rivera? You guys are live globally. That's right. We sure are. And we show pictures from everybody from all over the world. In fact, Dean down there in New Zealand, many times he sends pictures. He has in the past, but I haven't seen a picture from him in a while. It's kind of funny. He took a picture of a roadway and he was up over top of the roadway and I'm looking at it. I was like, do you have a drone? You took that picture? And he goes, because I'm thinking like everything like today. And he goes, no, I was standing on a bridge. I'm like, oh yeah, a bridge. He's standing on a bridge taking a picture of the highway. No kidding. You don't need a drone to take a picture of a highway. That is pretty funny. But he sent pictures of when he was young and they had cars alongside in the street, parked in the street when he was a kid. One that his father had, that was pretty good. Dean Stevens, a hippie long, will tell you once you do concert promotions, you meet a lot of famous people. Well, you probably do. Yeah, Mexican Spec says, I see you, Venezuela is just above the equator. It is. The whole country's on this side. I think the equator kind of goes through partway down through South America. Yeah, I'm just curious, Luis, how cold does it get there? We need to. Oh, there's one more from Buddy Carfano. I gotta get it.
Okay.
I missed one.
Barracuda, that tiny exhaust on the slant six will it muffle it enough that you can't wear it out. You know what I mean? Like it's sort of a disruption from performance. You put the bigger exhaust on, the car's a little louder and it's a little quicker, and then you need more carburation. Then it just goes escalates from there.
Also says when my Duster was still a slant, I did a bottom exit exhaust. Didn't want to pay for the stuff from the axle back just yet. Yeah, I understand that. Let's see. Here, man, you can call me Ravi. Okay, thank you. I wanted to ask you where I can share photos. Oh, put it up. Kim will put it up. Yeah, I'd like to see if we get pictures from India. That's a new country for us. And
There is an email link that you can send
and I sit here
stuff to.
and I monitor the email pretty closely.
If
Usually,
not this week, next week. If you want to come around, we're live 3 nights a week. So if you hit subscribe, maybe you'll get notifications.
For Robbie and for other people that are new here, we do this 3 nights a week. Tuesday night we do this picture show thing. Thursday and Saturday nights we do it a little bit later, but we're in a shop and we're working on cars. And the thing is, it's been so cold. I mean, we really got hit with cold. And we keep the shop above freezing out there, but we don't want to go out there and work in that cold. So we'll probably do something here that's not in the shop for the next couple of nights. Then we'll be back in the shop again. So 3 nights a week, 1 night doing this kind of stuff, 2 nights working on cars. And right now we're doing a Plymouth Valiant that we're making into a little pickup truck. So it's like an Australian Ute, because we didn't get the Australian Utes here. That car reminds me of my grandpa's, except his was 85 in gold. This is Josh Holman. This was sent in by Buddy Carfano, and it's I would think Mexican Spec likes these, because they had ones either just like this or similar to this in Mexico. Mexican Spec says, I bought a few of those at auction. They always had worn out U-joints making noise. Really?
That makes sense.
Buddy Carfano says 2 doors next week.
Would this have been the rear-wheel drive 318 kind of thing?
Yes.
They put like super high highway gears in these cars, so I bet you those U-joints, there was a lot of stress trying to twist that rear end ratio.
And Robbie says, I subscribe. Happy to know you guys. Happy you're here, and thanks for the sub.
Welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping in.
Let's see.
We enjoy variety when nobody else brings up Indian cars that I know of, so...
well, that's a first for us here.
Yeah, that's cool. We like to learn things, so... I never seen that little car before. Morris Oxford Series 3.
We have a yellow stripe moving. I don't know if we want to do anything about it or not. Mark Sauvé could... Oh, that's right. These could be a slant 6.
Oh, they didn't make too many of those with slant 6s, though, did they?
I don't know. Mexican Spec.
No.
I missed his comments. Oh. I said you bought a few of these at auction. They always had bad... What else did I miss? Good. I was the only one to think, I guess. He drove it for years and years. My buddy's dad bought the first Fifth Avenue to come to their Chrysler dealer in Simi Valley. It was the first year, model 1982. It was the first one to ever come into that dealership. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know what I really liked about these? Wasn't there a Plymouth that was the same body, a Plymouth or a Dodge? But the Chrysler was better because it had the turn signal above the headlights, and the headlights were a little lower. I really liked that. I really liked the looks of the Chrysler better.
Oh, yeah. Mexican Spec says the Chrysler Fifth Avenue did not have the slant 6s. The Dodge and the Plymouth, yes.
Okay.
I've never seen one, but I knew that was a thing that they could have. But they were always 318s.
Yeah, Mohawk. I always said Mopar 62. Mohawk 62 says those had transverse torsion bar front end. They did.
Yeah,
and that was the one.
J and M series of Chryslers.
And that's the one I always talk about. Working at the wheel alignment shop, we had a local police department. We had all their cars, and we put tires on them, did wheel alignments, brakes, and serviced the. Did the oil changes, all that kind of stuff. And it was basically a wheel alignment and brake shop, but we did those services as well. And those police cars, there were some links, kind of like a, what do you call it? Like a sway bar links, but they were linking that
torsion bar suspension.
That crosswise torsion bar. And those things wore out, and I had to do so many of those. But I guess most of the cars, they weren't a problem, but the police just tore those things up.
Diplomat, yeah, the dippies.
That's what it was.
A lot of people had them diplomats.
That was, I think they were
It was what you
diplomats.
inherited. It was a bunch of people's first cars when their uncle wasn't allowed to drive no more because he drank too much, couldn't see well,
Dean
and
Stevenson's,
the gout. So you
Dean,
inherited his old diplomat.
Dean Stevenson's listing off all the high axle ratios. I remember when that stuff first came out. I had a friend that bought an 82 Corvette new, and he let me drive it. And going down the highway, I am just flying. That thing's turning like $2,000. I was like, and if you're driving like normal speed, like 70 or something, it's only turning like 13 or 1400 RPM. And that car would get like 28 miles a gallon, which then was ridiculous for a Corvette because they were all supposed to be like performance cars. But it wasn't a performance car. It was a, well, it was the first year that had the crossfire injection. But it was, you go a long ways on a tank of gas.
Yeah, anytime I saw somebody at the track with one of those diplomats, they're trying to soup up their 318, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I got the headers and new valve covers, and I lean, burn, delete, and the whole thing." And I was like, "What rear end ratio are you running?" They're like, "I don't know."
We have
Like
somebody
that's
new
why
in
your
here.
car will not launch because you've got a stupid highway gear in it.
It's going to scroll by. I don't know. It's scrolling by.
Randerici
Yeah,
56.
is that how you pronounce that?
20? I don't know.
77 Dodge Royal Monaco with 360 LAV8 with lean burn ignition. Man, I did not like that.
Here, I'll find a picture of that.
St. Regis cop cars, I remember those. But California, the highway patrol had them, but the local police didn't. And we did the local police. Yeah, I did some highway patrol cars. He did have that account for a while, but they were the 302 4-speed.
Boy, that's a big car.
4-speed
Oh boy.
Mustangs. Oh
Look
yeah,
at it in the 4-door version right here with a Monaco.
oh yeah, that was a land
Man.
yacht. That was last week.
There
We
it
did
is.
land yachts. Why didn't we have this? Mexican spec isn't gonna like that because the headlights are open.
That is a monster big car. 77, yeah, the last of the.
Oh yeah, and the Mark Sylvain says Chrysler Fifth Avenue, Plymouth Caravel, and Dodge Diplomat. I remember working on those things. I remember working on the Caravels.
See,
For
this
some
is a
reason, some would
2-door.
go
We're
wrong
looking
with
at 4 doors.
I put several steering columns in
Isn't
Caravels.
that kind of like a Blues Brothers car?
Yeah, he's same body, but yeah, theirs was a Dodge, or theirs wasn't a Monaco. It was I don't remember what it was. Yeah, it didn't have the hidden headlights.
Steve Luis got it. He threw it out too.
What's that?
Look at the
Blues
wagon. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is it still called a Monaco wagon?
I don't know, but I'm sorry, I missed a whole bunch of chat.
Man. Hey, that looks like a lot of the wagon in your dream. But
Yeah,
instead
but
of a Chevy,
my
it's
dream was a '70 Chevy. Not
Is that the one that the Family Truckster is based on?
the family truckster?
The Family Truckster's from one of those National Lampoon.
Oh, I don't know.
And they double stack the grill.
I thought
It's
you were
a
talking
custom
about
absurdity car.
the Griswolds.
Yeah, the Family Truckster.
No, that was
car.
not. I don't know what that thing
It
was.
looks like it's sort of based on this.
It's like all the cars that had 4 rectangular headlights back then. They stacked them up. Looked pretty silly. Mohawk says Dynasty was a turd. Oh, I remember working on Dynasty. Something happened with those because I was working like a buy here, pay here used car lot when I was
Why is it showing a Country Squire? I said Monaco.
when I didn't have work. Sometimes I'd go work these buy here, pay here used car lots, get some money, support the family, And I had to put several steering columns in those cars. We get the steering columns in the junkyard. I don't remember what was wrong with the columns. Something happened to them. I remember fixing those. Luis says it's a police car, the Blues Brothers.
Oh, the Truckster was a Ford. Oh, okay. My mistake.
It was some kind of a
It was
goofed up
friggin'
Ford.
enormous. That's all I know.
Wagon Family Truckster was the LTD Crown Vic wagon. Oh, it was the early Crown Vic, yeah. Daniel
Sorry. I messed up.
The Family Truckster was a mutilated Ford. I agree with that.
It was supposed to be absurd. It was a comedy movie.
Yeah, it was supposed to be stupid.
Yeah.
I don't have any emails. What happened?
Well, it is getting late. We've been
Okay.
going for an hour, for 2.5 hours.
Okay, well,
I was thinking,
so next week, somebody suggested 2 doors. I don't know. Like everything we show is 2 doors except tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, here we are showing wagons.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's late.
George Barris did the family truckster.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it was like it was a
He-
Hollywood car.
He did so much for the movies.
Yeah, he did. Well, he was a go-to, and it wasn't just him. He had a team of people.
And they crushed a Vista Cruiser wagon for that. Shame on them. I didn't know that. It's done. Si termino. Termino.
No, we're not done. I didn't say that.
I'm trying to speak Spanish. Imagine me trying to speak Spanish.
Say termino. Yeah, he did the Munsters cars as well. Yeah, did a lot of cars.
The Batmobile.
And the Batmobile. The Batmobile.
The first Batmobile. Okay, so next week. Oh, and somebody said something. Was it Blue Grit? Said something about your hair on the black.
Oh, yeah, he said it looked like flames on the black.
So I saw that, but I never said anything.
Thank you. Good lighting.
Debes hablar más español, but Debes. I don't know what Debes is. Means speaks a lot of Spanish. We got the family truckster lost its hubcaps in my neck of the woods. Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Okay, we're not coming up with any suggestions for next week other than 2 doors.
A lot of cars have 2 doors.
Like almost everything we ever look at has 2 doors. I don't know.
I don't know either. I was thinking, I would like to challenge you to a game, just one game, which of GeoGuessr. I
Tonight?
enjoyed it. Yeah. No.
Oh, you're ready to go in? Oh, I thought you weren't. You told me you weren't ready. You couldn't.
Ready for what?
You told me you weren't set up for it.
GeoGuessr?
Or is it me that gets set up?
It's you. You just have to pop up a window and go to GeoGuessr, just like we did before.
So I've got to find.
You might have to log in, but I think it'll all be there. You could go to history, or you could just type GeoGuessr. Long roofs. What does long roofs mean?
Long roofs. Cars with long roofs. I'm not sure what that means. I'll be looking at
roll your R's. No, can't roll my R's.
It's like almost every language rolls R's except English. Like in Ruski. But it's like that in almost every language. It's a sound that humans make that they don't make in English. Kind of weird.
Yeah. Two-seaters. Well, that's a lot like roadsters.
Oh yeah, we just did 2-seaters.
No, we did roadsters.
We did roadsters and we did
station wagons. Did we do station wagons not too long ago?
I don't know if
we did wagons not too long ago. Mexican Spec says you paid for a month to use it. I think we'll wear it out pretty quick, actually, but I want to try it. Long roofs equals station wagons.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to swing this over here.
Riva Maris says, I've mailed you some photos of my car.
I got it, Robbie.
It's a Mahindra.
I got it right here.
XUV 3XO. Has a 3-cylinder, 120 horsepower engine. Gives an economy of 17 kilometers to a liter. Well, that's pretty good.
Okay, let's see what I've got here.
Thank you for sending in photos. Oh, we love photos like this. We always, even if it's not on topic, we always want to see pictures of your stuff because it's more fun, because it's real.
Okay, there we go. What is this car called?
It's a Mahindra.
Mahindra. We get, where is this?
Right in the middle of the screen.
I see it. Mahindras. We get tractors that are Mahindras here. Remember when we went over there, we got that 440 for Tony?
Yeah.
That guy had a Mahindra tractor. He loaded it into the...
Yeah, Mahindra doesn't make a lot of cars here, but they make tractors that get sent here.
We don't ever see a car, but we see machinery. Okay, let's see here. So that's the first one. That's not a bad looking car. I mean, it's a new car, but
Sam Barris did most of the work on those cars. George got the credit because he did the designing. Yeah, I mean, usually there's somebody who's in charge and they get a lot of the
Where's this?
credit.
Where's this? Sam was better crafter. Sam died young. Sam died really young. Yeah,
I mean, it takes a team to build a bunch of
that's
custom cars.
that's back when they were doing all the chop tops on the Mercuries and
He
stuff.
and I have learned from like this year of working on the Del Cambamino that it is a lot of work to customize a car. Like you
Yeah.
get in, I mean, it's easy to like lop a roof off, but now you start trying to put it back together, and it's a lot of work, especially if you're going to do it real nice.
I am amazed that. See, I worked with aluminum. It's really hard aluminum for aircraft, and you can't bend it and form it. You can bend it one direction. You can barely bend it two directions, but you got to be really careful because it'll buckle. But you're building a wing or something. It's formed like one direction. But I've learned how to work with that, and I do well with it. But with steel, you can hammer and dolly it any direction you want. And I'm amazed how good Kim is at that. Because like when we were doing the back of the bed, the sides, none of that was shaped like it needed to be shaped. And she just took it and started beating it all out of it, made it the shape it needed to be. And I'm like, man, way better than I could ever do. So it's a completely different skill. And she's got that. And I can try, but I know hers is going to turn out better.
World of Woodchip says FEMA is airdropping vital life-giving supplies of rolling R's to the city of Cambridge. Okay, some suggestions of cars from manufacturers no longer around, orphan cars. Okay.
Dean Jeffries said George Barris took credit for the Monkey Mobile, and I never heard that. No, that was definitely Dean Jeffries' work. You know how he did that hood? He flipped the hood inside out or upside down, and he took the structure and he made it backwards. So that's why that hood tips in like that. Yeah, that was definitely Dean Jeffries did that. It was pretty cool. Dean Stevens says U.S. miles per gallon. That's 48.0. Oh, that's imperial miles per gallon. Where do you have? Yeah, because liters per 100 kilometers is a different way than what we do.
Top 3 cars owned.
Did
Once
we
owned, you wish you still have.
Oh, we could do that kind of stuff.
3.
I don't know. Okay, so don't cross Kim. She is experienced with a hammer. Man,
I can hammer some stuff. What did I do wrong? More commercials.
Yeah, just zap them. Okay, so I'm gonna move this.
Service vehicles suggests Mark Sauvé.
Service vehicle.
I don't know. I feel like we've done everything over and over now.
I'm
We've been doing this for a while.
Okay, Kim, how do we reset this?
Click View Results. Okay, now we get to the end. And then
Oops, I'm leaning the wrong way.
if you click it again, it'll play again. So
Again,
don't
okay.
start again. But
Okay, so last time we did this, for those of you that weren't here, we did this on a night that we should have been. Oh, Mahindra is popular for side-by-side name.
Roxor, yeah, right.
I've seen that. It faces
Oh yeah,
Swarovski
it's
from
a
Jeep.
clone of the Jeep.
Oh yeah,
the old Jeep.
They do sell those here, and there's videos about that. Yeah, sure. Okay, so last time, yeah, Robbie, I have watched videos about that vehicle. Is it pronounced Roxor? I think that's how it's pronounced. So, we
Mohawk
did this.
said, hold on. Mohawk says in auto body class, back in the day, I was told if you want to chop a top, you will need 3 roofs of the same to cut up. I don't know about that.
Depends how you do it. I've watched.
It would be easier if you
I've watched Bad
so you
Chad.
could spread it and lengthen it.
Right. I've watched. See, if you want everything to come directly down, if its pillars aren't vertical, like a 32 Ford or something, yeah, you need more tops or you need sheet metal or something. But then you do like Bad Chad. I've seen him bend the pillars in so they meet up, and somehow he gets the glass to fit, grinds the glass or something. I don't know. And then he's tried to make plastic. He does a lot of that. Comes out okay. So Oh, Blue Grit says kit cars or fiberglass cars. Did
And
we
Mark
do?
Sauvé says the service vehicles are cop cars, ambulance, fire trucks, and service trucks. Hmm.
So, man, I really like kit cars, but I don't know how we're gonna put enough of those. I just seen Rockstars on 4x4 YouTube channels in the past few days. I have too.
Yeah,
In fact, it's been the last week. It's been quite a few of them.
it's like buying a brand new older model Jeep, which is kind of cool. But they're not cheap.
Todd
They're
Saw,
not cheap.
Todd Saw says first time you totally rebuilt an engine. For me, it was a small block Chevy. For me, it was a man. I helped a friend of mine with a 292 Ford, and man, about the same time, I don't remember which one was first. I did one of those. I did it in a high school auto shop, and it was one of those half a 389 Pontiacs. What did they call those 4-cylinder slant Pontiac engines that they put in Pontiac Tempest back about 1961 or something? I did one of those. It's like a half of a 389 Pontiac. Okay, so Kim, what do we do? Okay, last time we did this,
I think before we start into the
this is the
games,
third time I've tried to start
I
it.
know,
Okay.
but before we start in the games, I think we really need to pick what we're going to do last week because
Okay.
not everybody wants to stick around for the game.
Okay,
Some people
okay.
will want to play the game
Okay,
with us, but
Okay.
I think a lot of people would like if we just picked for next week. I think it's going to be between service vehicles and kit fiberglass cars. I think service vehicles is a wider sort of. We did movie cars.
We did movies.
Not too long
We
ago.
did movie cars.
Yeah. And the custom cars is kind of the kit cars thing. We did that not too long ago either. I think the service vehicles is kind of a big.
Do you want to do it? or
Yeah,
not?
let's do
Okay,
that.
service vehicles. That's like
We're gonna do that.
that's like cop cars, tow trucks. I don't know. Use your imagination.
Yeah.
It's a vehicle.
Surprise us.
It's a vehicle you go out and make
Tow
money.
trucks.
You go out and make money with
Delivery
it.
trucks.
Mexican spec. You're in Seattle, Washington. Has the game started yet? No.
The game has not started yet. All right, so the way we do it is we cheat. We're doing the United States, so there's going to be addresses and signs everywhere. So it's going to be closest and fastest. The combination of those two is going to be the winner for the night. The chat can help.
The chap helps. Yes.
So what you're going to want to do, we're going to want to, as quickly as possible, feed you guys information so you can feed us back information so we can find our location. So you're allowed to help. This is not the way you're supposed to play the game, but it makes it more fun for the chat. We will try and watch your answer so we can win. You want to get as close as possible and as fast as possible. So you got to keep track of your own time. I don't got a timer. I ain't got a database. I ain't got a spreadsheet, but the chat message will tell us. So somebody say go, and that's when he will go.
I'm not waiting for anybody to say go. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. Do not enter. One way. Okay, I'm gonna start looking around. What's this look like? Oh, there's a sign. I'm gonna cheat right away. Missoula, we're in Montana. We're somewhere close.
Oh, there's lots of stuff.
Butte, Montana, Missoula, Montana. Where's our Montana crowd? And freeway entrance.
Yeah, you're right off the exit, huh?
90. And oh, I could almost guess now, but
Yeah, you could. You could get it really quick. And you wouldn't be too far off. You're right on the exit.
man, this is too easy tonight.
You could go up on the highway and backtrack and find the exit.
Oh,
Between Butte, Missoula, and Montana.
Missoula.
Uh-oh. He's going to get really close if he's quick.
There's Butte. And where's Missoula?
So this is GeoGuessr. It uses Google Maps. And yeah, Mexican Spec says, remember where you were dropped. You're going to be able to get pretty darn close.
And there's I-90.
Oh, 90 and 95? I don't see a sign for 95. Dean says front. You need the street though. Remember 3 yards to beat. Oh
Okay.
no, not from last time. We're starting
So,
new, so
so what? You want me to look around a little bit?
you could, but I mean, you know where you are.
Sorta. I mean, those two cities are a long ways apart.
Okay.
What?
Oh, you're gonna try and find exactly what exit.
We're gonna go into the underpass and look around over here.
There's a train. I think you can go up on the highway. Oh, Mexican Sex agrees. You need more information. Last time did not disappear. That's all right, because we're at the end. We're going to decide who's doing better.
So there's an exit here. I was looking to see if I could see the exits. Man, I don't have any clue what town we're in. Let's see what it says as far as local goes. Bonner.
Boner?
There's-
Mayor Joe Quimby. I swear we stopped here. Mohawk says 95 and Route 122. And Mexican Spec says go back up the highway and look at the exit sign.
Well, I think we know what town we're near. And there's railroad tracks right next to it. Okay, we'll go the wrong way up the exit.
Dean says he likes Diamond Joe's accent. And Mexican Specs welcoming Rog Gollum. Welcome in. We're playing GeoGuessr because we can.
Because it's... Oh, I made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
I pushed the button when I didn't want to push the button.
I think you can jump back over to the other side of the highway if you click.
Where am I? Which way did I go? I made a mistake.
I'm winning.
Oh, I wish I hadn't done that.
Oh, there you go. You'll get back on the highway now.
Was
Mexican Spec says you just passed the sign.
I know, but I was on that side of the road. How do I get back on that side of the road? Oh, that's bad.
I don't know.
I'm back on that side of the road. I
Well, I
think.
see a sign up there.
What's that sign say?
90.
90 and 12. 12, I don't know where US 12 is. That's the 90 is the interstate system.
Mexican Spec says you just passed a sign.
I did?
Yeah.
I wish
I
I
don't
could
want to
just...
help too much because I wouldn't do it exactly the same as you.
I don't like being in control of this. I didn't want to do that.
Mohawk says now you're on the service road. Yeah, you accidentally bumped yourself over there. That's not going to help you as much. The sign was at the off-ramp.
I don't even know where the off-ramp was. I'm lost.
All right, I'm help. Do you want my help? Or should
Here,
I pretend?
I'm
No,
tired.
I'm not taking over. The off-ramp, you want to go on the other side of the highway and go that way back to where you came from.
Okay, because that side of the highway I was going toward the traffic. I can't even find my cursor.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about the game. The way we have it set up.
Yeah, it's hard to see the cursor.
Yeah, now if you turn around and follow the highway on this side, there's a sign. It'll tell you exactly what exit you were on.
Tells me I can't go over 75 miles an hour.
Well, you might be going 75 now. There's the sign. Here's your sign. Well, that's the sign I was looking at, but I don't think
Oh, there we go. That tells us a lot.
doesn't help very much. Moparquet is going to bed. All right, Moparquet. Thanks
She's
for visiting.
tired of this game already. Okay, there's the exit.
I don't see the sign I was expecting.
That's a sign I want to see. Oh,
there's a mile marker.
I think I just zipped past the sign.
You did.
It went 100 miles an hour one way. It goes like 5 miles an hour the other way. Exit 113. How do we ever find that on I-90?
Oh, Moparquet's back. She had to get the baby to sleep. Okay. We're playing GeoGuessr, Moparquet. Have you ever played? The landscape is beautiful, though. It's interesting, yeah. He's hyper focused on winning, though, which yeah,
I'm not. I'm just like, don't want to look like a complete fool.
I don't know. I look like a fool. That's
Oh, you
part of
got
the
within
joke.
you got within 3
I
yards.
had a really good round at the end of last game.
Well, just so this doesn't get too boring, I want to put myself. I gotta find an exit. I don't know. I'm just gonna take a swift guess there. Where am I?
Yes, down.
I know. I'm trying to.
Click the green button. It's going berserk, isn't it?
It's going berserk because I'm trying. There we go. How close am I? Oh God.
Oh, you're about. You gave me lots of room. Thank you.
Well,
Look at that.
Where's the thing that tells what's going on? 61 miles. You can't see it because I'm in the way.
Okay.
I gotta get out of the way.
I can.
You can move me out of the way.
Here. Yeah, I think I can. Let's see.
She's gonna try to move
Yep.
us. And it's doing something weird. Yeah, now you can put me back. See, it says 61 miles. Okay, put us back.
Okay.
So it's in Montana, somewhere around. Oh, where's it supposed to be? There's where I am looking, the person, and up there where the flag is. It's real close to Missoula. See where Missoula is? It's really close to Missoula. Oh, there. See, there's Missoula. It was much closer to Missoula than it was to oh
I
yeah.
mean, Montana's a big place.
Yeah, you can just back it out further so you can see in the grand scheme of things where we are. If you can get back so you can see most of the United States. There. It's up there in Montana. That's where we are. So I don't know if that was that much fun. I bet you used to tell your NCO that too, Mohawk. Geez, I was an NCO. Let's see.
Yeah, you're supposed to tell them we're the cheat squad.
We're the cheat squad.
We're trying to do our best for.
What are you
fun.
gonna do one?
We're not experts. Yeah, that's
Okay,
it's
okay.
a competitive thing.
Okay,
I try to do better
So when I
than
was
you,
61,
faster than
I
you.
was 61 miles. Okay, see
And
what
how
you-
many minutes was it?
Oh, did
Supposed to count somebody else's job to figure out the minutes.
Okay, so good. I don't have my hands on
Mopar
this
K
thing
says
now.
I was way off. I don't
Okay,
know.
so let's go find another place.
Okay, here I go. It's my turn. Now I'm gonna try and whoop the heck out of his. And I need
Oh, you
chat's
got
help.
commercials coming. We're not gonna make it.
Oh, mess me up, wouldn't it?
Oh, you got it. You made it.
I
you made it by
blocked the commercials.
tiny amount.
All right.
Hmm.
West near Coeur d'Alene National Park in western Montana. All right. I'm going to start now. Loading location
There you are in some neighborhood.
in some neighborhood. All right. Do we got a street name? I can't read that.
Somewhere where it's really green. I can tell you it's not Arizona. P.S. Something that has a P.S. Boulevard. Is Phelps, I think it said. Whatever that's worth.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't want that up there.
I want to go to this triangle, and I want to see if Walhalla Avenue.
Oh, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a...
The 9100 block of Walhalla Avenue. Somebody looked
That
that
sure
up.
sounds like Washington State, but I don't know. It sounds like a Washington State name, but who knows? I'm not convinced yet. Oh, there's another sign.
That looks like some kind of
Like a neighborhood.
YMCA or something. Let's see.
Oh, it says park.
Kingsborough Park.
Oh, somebody will find that right off. Kingsborough Park.
Mm-hmm.
Moparquet says Hawaii.
Looks like
Mohawk
Missouri.
says looks like Missouri. Mexican Spec says sounds like Washington. That's what I thought. Sounded like Washington. Yo, there's that park right there. I mean, that's really close. What was that park? Oh, did you look up the park? Nobody looked up the park.
Well, somebody will, but
Luis says, "Yikes! Is it real?" Yeah, these
yeah,
are
yeah, these
pictures.
are real
These are
pictures.
pictures. Yeah, they are pictures. So what is that? Is that a sign for a? Oh, some. That's an.
For something school
That's
district.
a
It's
election
electric election
campaign
sign.
sign.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Walla Walla, Washington. See, look, they're just giving me silly things.
well, that's Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Here's Phelps.
Phelps and see Wahala. That really sounds like Washington to me, but sounds like a Washington kind of name. But I could be wrong. Oh, license plate. Can you read the license plate?
Oh, we do like license plates, don't we?
It's fogged out.
No,
They fogged it
not
out.
working. Yep, there's Phelps and Walhalla. I don't know where to go to find.
Oh, this looks like a garage sale or something.
Yeah, Christmas decorations.
Well, Parque says Florida.
Yeah, I don't know where to go to find to get out of this neighborhood.
Do you want to be out of the neighborhood?
Well, I don't know
Well,
what
the name of that
state I'm friggin' in, and I'd
the
like
name
to
of
figure
that
out.
park would have been a really good.
Well, yeah, but
Ooh.
it's not
Look
Mopar.
at that. It's a carport, not a garage.
There's a Walhalla, Michigan.
Really?
Let's check the inspection. Walhalla and what is it? Lanier?
Lanier.
9303 Walhalla. Somebody see if they can find an address of 9303 Walhalla. I have no idea what state this would be in. This looks like it could be anywhere. Mexican Spec wants me to see if I can see an inspection sticker on.
Oh my! You can see an inspection sticker in this with this resolution.
Well, I went past the freaking car, and now the oh, that looks like a bigger intersector road. San Antonio, Texas.
Really?
Okay. Sweet. Yeah.
San Antonio.
What
Does this
part
look
of
like
San
San
Antonio?
Antonio? I don't know.
Okay. So I don't know where San Antonio is, but
San Antonio is right in the middle of Texas, but it's kind of south.
If I could find a landmark near that Phelps place. But where will you drop? Well, I know I'm right in front of that that thing, but I gotta find a real landmark.
Oh, there are garbage cans over there. You can see what company the garbage cans are.
I'm in San Antonio, Texas.
Well, you think, because there's one place that has that name.
I'll give it San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio.
But the problem now is how do I find this on a map?
Man, this just doesn't look like San Antonio, although it could be, I guess.
Get close and see if there's a white sticker. Let's see. What's it say on here? City of San Antonio.
It is San Antonio, Texas.
You guys are right.
You're right. Okay.
It's dirty. It looks like Texas. All right, now
look at that. There's wood. There's wood.
Firewood.
Firewood.
Anybody see?
She and I are gonna find a firewood.
Cool classic cars. Let me know. Boy, last time what really got the YMCA, man, I nailed it. The YMCA.
Oh yeah, and there's the Texas flag.
See, finding this place in a housing plan is going to be miserable. I don't know how I'm supposed to find anything in this stupid housing plan. How am I going to find this housing plan on the map? This just ends. Ugh. Just ends.
Why is that circle got so big? Okay.
All right. Well, maybe I'll just... You were pretty far away, so maybe I will... Oh, whatever.
San Antonio is a pretty good-sized city. You have 2 cross streets. You could find the park on the map now. Yeah, if you could find that park. What'd you do? Pick where you are?
I'm working on it, yeah.
Okay.
Can I make this? Ah, come on now.
See where San Antonio is?
Not yet.
Southern Texas. Right there. Right there.
Good. Okay.
It's a big city.
Listen to your spirit. Okay.
What was I, 61 miles?
Yeah. So
Well,
what
you're
part of
already going to be closer
what
now.
part of San Antonio would I be in?
Who knows?
Nobody felt like going. Go back to the park. Go in and see how big it is. I can if I had somebody guide me a little closer, like what direction am I? Give me a big landmark that I can find that park. That was a great Mexican burnout pad. Darn right it was. It's San Antonio,
Les
not
Saber
San Diego.
says Kingsborough Park, east of Walhalla and Phelps.
Yeah, but I don't know what.
Yeah, and
Kingsborough
Luis says
Park
it's
is.
San Antonio, not San Diego. That's correct. San Diego's in California. San Antonio's in Texas. Dean
I need a
Stevenson.
north, south, east, and
Dean
and
Stevenson,
west.
don't you guys own Texas Mexican spec? No, Texas was its own country, and then became part of the U.S. Don't they vote every year to stay in the U.S.? I don't know.
See, I thought I'd get there so fast, but
See that Kelly Field? That's Air Force facility.
yeah, I'm looking for that park.
Here's Lackland Air Force Base. That's where I did my basic training. And I have no idea where that park is. Really quiet. Dean Stevens is a trademark.
None of them are telling me. See, they could tell me.
Nobody's saying anything.
They're
That's
not.
why you're gonna have to just make a next spec says you might have to zoom in to see more streets. But when you get real close, then it's really hard to find.
Well, yeah, but I don't.
I don't know. But you're running out of time.
The mission.
Stinson Mission Municipal Airport, east of the Stinson Mission Municipal Airport. Man, I have no idea. I've never even heard of that.
Okay. Here's the San Diego International. So we're looking for the something.
That's San Antonio International.
Is that? Am I saying San Diego?
I don't know why you keep saying San Diego. Yeah,
Oh, my
and
goodness.
Luis has corrected you.
Okay. So I'm looking at the what was the thing about the Stinson Mission
Municipal Airport.
Municipal Airport? No, 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 no. I don't see it.
They don't make it easy, do they?
I mean, it's not easy. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bam, and I'm gonna guess it.
You're gonna guess.
Yep. You know why? Because time.
Time. So
16 miles. That's better than 61
I
miles.
was 61 and you're 16 miles, so you're pretty close.
Can anybody check the timestamps and see
Team Buff for the win.
who's ahead?
Oh, you're way ahead.
Well, distance, but you got time. Did you get time?
Oh, I just took a stab
Miss
at
Beck
it.
and I would fight over this one. It's not easy, is it?
Oh, maybe we ought to pick Mexico sometime.
Okay.
And then we can do. See, he can do this on his live because they don't show themselves; they just have their voice.
It's best 2 out of 3. Yeah.
So they would have the whole screen.
Oh, let me move us out of the way so you could see the distance. Mine was 16 miles. Mexican sex says screw the clock. No, I think the clock makes it more exciting.
You know, there's 3 versions of this game. One, you can do what we do where we can just scoot all over and look at all kinds of things and spin around and all that. That's the easy one. The second, the harder one, is you can stay in the same place and you can turn around and look and zoom, but you can't move. And then the hardest one, you can only stay in the spot looking the direction they put you. and that's the one they use for competition. And that's would be tough, you know.
There is the Stinson Mission Municipal Airport. It was
Oh,
you
I
had to
see it. I
zoom
see
in
it.
pretty far. Out of it, you really get granular. I
Well,
mean, that was good instruction.
that
Thank
was
you.
really good
But
instruction.
I couldn't find that airport. You would think an airport, if anything, would stand out. Yeah, you have to work with what you've got, and I didn't do as good. Us communicating information with chat makes it more like, the better you show chat where you're at, the better they can
I
help
look at
you.
this Rog Gollum. What is
Y'all?
that? What is that avatar? What kind of car is that? I
Oh,
see this red car, and it's like I want to see
oh,
what that is. You
they
know?
want Buff Del Campo to win. That's why they're not giving me the
Oh, I
information.
see. Because she won last week when we did this. She got within 3 yards. She got in the intersection. She was 3 yards for where they
I
put her.
nailed the intersection. I just didn't nail the exact spot that I was spawned in. But like, yeah, I got lucky. I got a good one.
So,
Um,
so
but anyways, you get another one, and then
no,
I
I
get
don't
another
want to
one.
do
That's
another.
it.
I'm tired of this tonight.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
We've been here for 3 hours. Next week,
Mexican Spec, thank you. You did give me the address, but I'm not allowed to look up the
she can't look
address.
up the address. She
You
has
got
to
to give
find
me
it.
like
She just has to find it.
clues.
She has to just find it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Google Maps where you can type the address in. You just can't do it. Um,
Yeah, I see
so,
the Kingsborough Bridge, but I didn't find it, so I didn't know we were right near it. Maybe if I'd have moved around in the right direction, I'd have found the bridge, and then we'd really had a good landmark.
oh, it says, Louise says, well, I remember my family and I were going to Orlando, Florida back in 2012 when I was a kid, and you
Great
had good
times.
times there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Uh, we, I haven't been to Florida that many times. I've been there. But okay, so let's see. Um, what are we doing? Like we said, service vehicles or something. What did we call it?
Service vehicles,
Service
yes.
vehicles. And to me, that means something you can make money with, or something that's like police or fire or something like that, maybe. Man, you know, I tell these stories when I think of them. I was in a little town in California called New Cuyama. There's probably 50 people lived there, and they have fire department. And this is back. Can you click out of the ad, please?
No, they keep sending
They
them.
keep sending. So anyway, there's a little airport there that nobody ever flies into, but I flew in there, and there was a restaurant that was within walking distance. And a little crappy little restaurant. So anyway, I walked over there and walked by the fire department. And I was flying, so it was in the early 80s, and it was a 57 Dodge wagon, station wagon, bright red with lights and siren and everything on it in the fire department. And there were people out there, firemen doing something. So I walked over there and asked them about it. They said, well, it only has 17,000 miles on it. This was a 57, and this was in the 80s. What a beautiful car that was. But I just remember that when I think about fire or service vehicles like that. You're going to find stuff like that sometimes. So,
I am Kim.
oh,
I
yes.
have my own channel. I'm Kim Fixes Things, but I'm always here. And he is Buff of the Buff Del Campo channel.
Well,
And
do I have any of my,
that's where you are now.
do I have any of my, just a second,
New
second, second.
people.
Oh, I don't know if I have this. Oh, Kim, I'm not good at this.
You're
I'm,
very flustered now. We did something
I'm
different.
trying to, yeah, well, I just thought of something I want to look at, and I don't know how to look at it.
Okay, we'll take a minute.
I'm just,
Mopar
I won't be
K
able to pull it up
says,
fast. I want to pull up well, just you sub to the channel so you'll find it. But I always have real dark gray and bright yellow uh, words on the front of our thumbnails so you can find them. And it always says Kim and Buff. So you'll be able to find us.
Mopar K asks, true or false, the wheel doesn't wiggle, the tires are aligned.
What?
If the wheels don't wiggle, the tires are more
No,
likely balanced.
balance.
Alignment will make the car go this way
Okay,
and that way.
alignment. There's 3 alignment angles that you can adjust. There's actually 5
Oh,
alignment
that
angles.
gets
Okay,
complicated.
but there's toe, like I'm driving this way. Toe is the wheels facing in like this or facing out like this, and you want them basically straight ahead. Camber is the wheels going like this or going like this. You want them basically straight up and down, although there's some variances there. And caster is, you know how a motorcycle leans into a turn? That's positive caster. And if it were to lean the other way, that would be negative caster. Okay, all three of those are normally adjustable. Some cars are not, but mostly they are. But that's not going to cause a shake. It's going to cause tire wear. It's going to make the car handle funny. Shaking is usually a tire balance or out around tires or a bent rim, something like that. And then you're going to get this kind of stuff.
Or
if you
brakes,
get,
like
if you get this in the steering wheel, it's probably a front wheel. If you get this in your butt, it's probably a back wheel out of balance. And then if it's a real high-speed vibration, like grrr, like that, probably a drive shaft. Anyway.
It sounds like the good news is she doesn't have a lot of wiggle, and that means you're starting out good. And if you're going down the road and the car's going straight and the steering wheel is, like lined up straight, horizontal, that usually means that the alignment hasn't been messed up since the last time somebody did it proper. And if you have a lot of this while the car is still going straight, then you probably have a little bit of play in your steering box.
Now, that's something else is a Lester. Who was it brought it up?
Maybe a bad part.
Lester LeSabre said loose parts. Yeah, sometimes, like you have a car with loose parts in the steering, like you go over railroad tracks and then it goes, and you got to slow down to get it to straighten out. Yeah, it's probably loose parts. But then it can also be a lot of positive caster, but that would be really really unusual.
You can let go of this. Somebody did the front end on that car then. It's probably nice and tight. I'll bet you there isn't
wandering?
even that.
Wandering?
No, it says it's not.
Well, no wiggling here, just wandering, she says.
Oh, wandering.
Wandering could be
steering box or bad component.
Or it could be toe out, which will wander.
Oh, yeah, it'll make it feel wandering.
Or excessive negative caster. So you do need to have the wheel alignment checked. But you can let the steering wheel, it goes back to back to, I appreciate your time. Yeah. I did a video one time. We never put it up because it wasn't very good. But I need to do a wheel alignment video because I worked in wheel alignment for a long time.
It's kind of complicated. When the weather is warm, you'll get under there and check things out.
Some people don't want to dive that deep into the weeds of...
Oh, wondering. Not wandering. Wondering.
Oh, wondering.
We love having you here, Mo Parquet. Thank you for stopping in.
Yep, but anyway, shaking is usually wheel balance, out around tires, bent rims, things like that, and wandering and maybe not handling quite right or pulling one direction or the other is usually some kind of wheel alignment. Oh, the other thing that'll make a car pull is a low air pressure in a tire. So, like before you do a wheel alignment, make sure the tires are all the pressure they're supposed to be, because that will. So wrong rims not centered on the hub.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That would be horrible if you had the wrong rims.
You had that problem with your van. Remember when you first got here, you had really offset wheels, and we put proper wheels on it. So I looked tire alignment, and the guy said if your steering wheel shakes, it's off. Shaking and wheel alignment, shaking is not a wheel alignment problem.
Yeah. That's brakes or tires.
People used to come in a wheel alignment shop all the time. They go, I want a wheel alignment. And the boss would go, why do you want it aligned? They go, well, it shakes. And he goes, I can align it, but that's not going to fix it. And we'd be out there right away spinning the tires up, finding the one out of balance. Balance one tire, which we didn't charge a lot for. Charge them for balancing one tire. And they'd drive off and they're really happy. And if we'd done the wheel alignment, we would have charged them a lot of money and the car still would have been shaking. So, man, I learned that right away. I was 17 years old. Asked that question. Why do you want a wheel alignment? Well, it shakes. Well, you got some other problems. Mohawk says loose wheel bearings will make a wander too. Yeah, I mean, there's all those things. When we did wheel alignments, we put it up on the rack, jack the car up, you check the wheel bearings, you check all this stuff, check the tire pressure, put it all together, then you do the wheel alignment. But all that's, you can't have loose parts and do a good wheel alignment. Let's see here. Mexican Spec says, Kim, look up. Oh, you're already doing it. Ambulwagon, that's ambulance. Yeah, I've seen these. Yeah, look at the red lights in the high beams. That's crazy. Daniel Morrissey says San Antonio, Texas. Oh, I bet he's behind. Hit the red button, Daniel. I think you're like 10 minutes behind. Uh,
Or
unless
we
you
might
just
have
make the
lost some people when the remember when the network cut
Yep.
out for a minute? There
Yep.
might be people who are.
Robbie says, future in mobility is hybrid, electric, or hydrogen. My thoughts are, um, actually, more efficient gasoline engines. It's just all this electric stuff it's just not efficient. People think it is, but it's you got a power plant way over there, so there's losses bringing you power. You got problems with batteries. You got charge times. You got cold weather. All these things that really hurt you with electric. And yeah, Mexican spec gasoline is the future and will be for a long time. I agree.
It's just too good. It's
And
cheap.
of course the alcohol.
It's really good.
Alcohol, because you look at
Yeah.
somewhere like Brazil. Brazil has mostly run everything on alcohol, and so that can work. Um, Daniel Morrissey, yeah, he says houses for sale look the same. Yeah, he's behind. Okay, we're gonna shut it down. I think you good with that?
Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday, and
Well, don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll do more GeoGuessr on Thursday.
maybe we'll probably be
I
in
can-
the studio here and not in the shop, just because of the temperature is just it's not real manageable.
I can guess we're not going to be in the shop. Yeah, it's just too cold. So probably be here.
So we're gonna try and find something entertaining to do for a little while. I mean, we'll be here, so we might as well go live and see what we can do to have a little fun.
What is this? Wendy says, what would be the problem? The 2014 Chrysler van, that's probably vibrating when I hit the gas pedal, but not all the time. My guess is you lose parts or something somewhere. I'd be looking at grabbing wheels and seeing if they move with when the car's sitting still and the steering wheel's not turning. See if you got some loose parts in there. That's the first place I'd start. Okay. You gonna do a points thing at the end, or we're
Yeah, you guys have made it to the end. Thank you, everyone. I'm awarding you 3 points for you being so sticking with it. Thank you to Mexican Spec and our other moderators for being here. Thank you for donations. That every little bit helps. We do appreciate it. Thanks for all your comments. For people who sent in pictures, that helps make it visually good for everybody. We really appreciate it all. Yeah, motor mount. Buddy Carfano may have it.
Oh yeah, that's it too. Yeah,
A
that
better
could-
motor mount will smooth things out. And they do tear.
Yeah, and Dean Stevenson said same thing, engine mount. Yep.
So, everybody, stay warm. Take care. Tomorrow night is American Hot Rod Association
Well,
with Dallas Brown and
Professor P.
Professor P.
Yeah,
So
they'll
you
be-
might want to check them out. And yeah, I think that's it.
Take care. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.